Oh dang. Fortunato. Yes, you are, man. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Getting started here. How's it going, folks? Just give me a moment here. Almost ready to get started. Hope you guys had a good weekend. No, mine felt way too short. But hey, another week, another grind. We'll probably start off with some gathering, and then we'll try to grind, but it's been very difficult to find a grind rotation today at Star's End. I was trying all day. Good enough. Alright. Cool, I'm good to go now. Let's get started. Check it out, Guru 1 Fishing. Got that the other day. Just something to do AFK. But nowadays I've been getting my energy recovery going for my main while I do some gathering. Now that I'm past 1400 mastery, it actually feels good. Wow. Noticeable difference. Getting a lot more of the hard sharps, ancient spirit dust, and Kafras. Next goal is Dead God armor, so first we gotta get ourselves a red nose, probably a tap one and just enhance it ourselves. I can't imagine saving up another 17 billion to get that armor. Oh man. We'll see though. How are y'all doing today? Hope everyone had a pleasant weekend. Slept half the time, so mine went by way too quick. Is what it is. Alright, so my main should have some life skill buffs going. Yup, she does. We got all our other stuff. Looks like it. Let's just redo our food buff because that's about to run out. Hold on. Got our pets. Get the pets going. Maximum gathering XP. Let's do this. No, I actually wanted to write down where we start. At least during the stream. Let me get a notepad. 654 ancient spirit dust. And 401 Kafra. Okay. Let's see how many we get. Yeah, Christian. Same, man. Same. Yeah, all's good on my end, dude. I've got to finalize the movers tomorrow, but I might actually be missing out on streaming for like maybe 2 weeks, starting from next week or the week after this one, because I need to start packing and everything. I can't wait until I'm in my new spot, then I don't have to worry about moving again for like a few years. hopefully. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. It's 1405, man. $14.05 mastery. Now I just gotta grind out the gathering levels so I can get that 1450. Trying to decide on a character tag, torn between warrior and wizard. Those are completely opposite classes, Benjamin. What are you going for? What's your end goal? You just gather on that shy or also life skills too? That shy is only for fishing now. It used to be my gathering character, but I moved it over to my main here because it was a lot more beneficial to do it on my main just because of other stuff. What's up, Malik? Yeah, this character has all these costumes, so I switched all the life skilling over to her. I'm like, you know, might as well make use of them. Hold on. Hey. The weekly dose. That's a funny looking costume. Oh yeah, definitely worth, man. I'm doing well, dude. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Just getting some gathering done. I don't know how long we'll gather today. Once our energy starts dipping down, we can start using energy potions. Just subscribe. Nice. Welcome to the family. Good stuff. So what do you play on, PC or console? I want something I can grind on that can defend a spot. Both classes are good at both. Yeah. I think Warrior is a better better at 1v1 PvP. I think it's a very high skill cap class. It takes a lot of practice and skill to get good with the Warrior, but it's really good. But at the same time, it's high APM and high FPS requirement. So by that I mean like you're gonna need to be bashing the keyboard hard. So you need to have like really high FPS and get really sweaty. So I think Wizard is the more chill option of the two. What's up, Rain? How's it going? PC just started 6 weeks ago. Nice, Malik. Good stuff, man. How are you liking the game? What class you play? I started last year in January. On the first Vel of the year. So I think it's been a year and a week now. Endless grinding, I hear you, man. I'm just enjoying the chill gathering right now. It's actually like really noticeable once I hit 1400 plus mastery. So I'm glad I did the grind with the gathering XP. What's up, PS? Better option for full Tet armor for grinding, or try Manos neck and belt to bring mastery to 1100. See, the 1100 mastery isn't that huge. That's one thing. But if you want to progress on your life skills, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's going to be a personal choice there, depending on how you want to play and what you're going to spend more time on. If you plan on spending like, you know, grinding a few hours a day every day, then yeah, it would be better to get the Tet armors. But at the same time, if you spend more time life skilling, getting those Manos accessories will give you more XP as well and help you progress faster. So how good is Guardian at defending a spot? I think Succession Guardian is pretty decent at fighting, but Awakened Guardian is a bit slower. I mean, it's alright. It comes down to the individual, right? I mean, it depends on your individual skill. But the problem with Awakening Guardian is she's a bit slow. Like, it's just, once you understand her skills, it's so easy to just catch her. At least as a Mystic anyway, so... She's not bad, but at the same time, she'll have difficulties against like a proper 1v1 class like a Ninja, Kuno, Valk, Warrior. Why not Butchering? Because you get more Ancient Spirit Dust and Caphras from lumbering and fluid collection on trees. Big Rice, it's been a hot minute, man. How's it going? What's good, dude? I started with a Visitor, trying to build my CP and energy up for the future. Nice, dude. A good way to get started with that is to do your main story questline. It'll take you all over the world, and you can get a lot of knowledge talking to NPCs and stuff. Oh, man. Looted a stupid weed. Yeah, the Caphras market aren't doing so well, but that's going to be the new normal. So, like, if you were there on the Calpheon Ball, they said that they wanted to keep the Caphra prices low and keep the Caphras abundant on the marketplace. So they're going to keep giving out free Caphras and just balancing it out. That's fine. I'm actually gathering Caphras to use for myself. On seasonal, I mean... What are you going for, Big Rights? Are you going for the materials and shit? Are you going for the seasonal mats? When I was on seasonal, I did a lot of grinding at Fogan's, Desert Fogan's, because it was a way out, like it's a way off there. A lot less people took the time to make the journey over there, so it was really good for me. Valk is a 1v1 class? No, Succession Valk is really strong 1v1. She has insane damage. The best block in the game. I don't know how she compares against Nova's block, actually. So, used to have the best block in the game. And great burst damage. And she's just good. She has a passive which gives her 10% more CC resistance, which really shines at late game. Black Star or Odalita questline? Oh, I don't know. I actually never did the Odalita questline. I never really got around to it. Never really spent any time in there anyway. So the Black Star one, if you want to get a Black Star and just make one yourself, it's not bad. But at the same time, Odalita will probably give you more energy out of it. All the knowledge from all the Odalita NPCs should be good. Roughstone Workshop still worth doing? Yeah, it's still worth it. Like, the prices of the cooking utensils aren't too bad. See, you can still sell them for max price. There's a lot more on the market just sitting there. Once upon a time, there used to be like thousands of pre-orders, but you know, at least now it's at a healthy stage where you can still sell it for max price. And if you want to buy them, they're just sitting there and waiting. Yo, Victory, I've been good, dude. How about yourself? Yeah, I think if you want the best 1v1 characters in the game, I'd go Ninja, Kuno, Sork, Warrior, Valk. Now, Sork, Warrior, and Valk, they're all skill based, so like you can interchange them. They're not, you know, one's better than the other. I think they're at the same level, and I just put Ninja and Kuno one cut above the others because of freaking block jump. I think that skill alone should put them in a different tier. Is cooking worth it for CP? Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. Now, once you have higher mastery and a higher cooking level, you start making a lot more of those witches' delicacies, which you exchange for contribution points. So early on, it's not going to really power level your contribution that quickly. But later down the line, when you're going from like 300 to 400 contribution or something like that, it's really, really good. What about Succession Wizard 1v1? I think it's a good class in general. Like, I just think it's like a cut below that S tier classes. It's such a strong class in PvE, PvP, large scale. Like, it's pretty versatile, but just the raw mechanics behind it. Like, for example, a freaking Mystic will run up to a succession or a succession wizard. Like, it's really hard to fight a Mystic, you know? But at the same time, your individual skill is going to be the biggest factor. Like, if you're a pro player who's been in a lot of PvP, Siege Guild, heavy gear, you know, you'd probably be able to clap the average kid, so. Show me the location? Oh, this is Ash Forest, dude. Like, I gather east of the Ash Forest node, because west of it is all the mobs down here. So anywhere east, I go around here. Now, this is not like the best spot or anything, it's just a place I like doing. But you can also do around Trent and stuff, like around Trent, around here. I do it here because I can use my scrolls and easily get to Grana and do my Imperial cooking there, so it's convenient for me. Should have leveled a striker, dude. What's wrong with Nova? Is she slow for seasonal? I thought Awakening was pretty quick, actually. Nah, dude, I'm just farming. I'm farming and gathering trees because you get a lot of ancient spirit dust and Caphras stones. So I started saving up all of these, and I want to eventually make a dead god armor. So I need a lot of them. But welcome to the stream, dude. I should do cooking, processing, gathering, all in one. Yeah, you could do it. Nothing wrong in that. It's just what's more convenient to you. Now, if you like try to do something like bartering with all of those other life skills, it gets a bit difficult because you have to take your character all the way out to the sea and then back, and you'll be sailing around a lot, and then, you know, it just wastes time going back and forth. So in that situation, I'd keep it on separate character. I'd put farming on a separate character as well. So you can just log in and do your farm run. For example, right now, actually, we need to do our farm run. So let's just do that real quick. You like to make food for profit? Nah, I mean, that is a really good way to do it. Like, once you have like high mastery and a good gathering level, going and butchering meat and gathering your own materials and making meals is probably one of the best way to make money, like long term, but it's not something I enjoy doing, so I don't. What's up, Unbroken? How's it going, dude? Oh, good stuff, Punch. Welcome back to the game, dude. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in chat. Nova Awakening is fast, very fast. Non-Awakening slow, gotcha. I didn't like Nova's Awakening, but that's my opinion. Yeah, I mean, to each their own. You gotta play the class you find enjoyable, looks good, and feels good, right? It's kind of disappointing just seeing it. It feels like, you know, it doesn't match the pre-awakening. It's like completely on a different segue with the animation style and everything. I'm like, okay. But at the same time, I'm never really gonna play Nova. I thought I was gonna, but there's just not enough time. I keep like distracting myself from the real goal of gearing up. So I'm like, you know what? Let's cool it with the alts. But yeah. What's up, Danny? How's it going, dude? Oh no, levels don't matter on a gathering alt. It can be whatever level. And eventually it'll get up to like 49, 50 just by gathering. Now, actually, sorry, scratch that. If you level it up, you get passive weight bonus, so that does help you while gathering. So it's not completely useless to do it, but at the same time, it's not like a hard requirement. If you're like gathering on a Shy, it is really helpful because she gets more passive weight bonus per level up than most classes, I think, if not the highest. Hit my pen dandy today. Ah, good shit, Danny. Congrats, man. How much weight do you need for bartering? You don't need any weight for bartering because it's all based on your ship. So you start upgrading your ship starting from a Bartelli sailboat or a caravel, from an inferior sailboat or a Bartali sailboat or a frigate, and from there on you keep upgrading your ship and it gets more weight as you upgrade and as you get better gear. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, we either sap collection, like fluid collection on trees, or chopping trees down. That's the best way to get Ancient Spirit Dust and Caphras Stones. So it doesn't matter where, it's just the act of doing it on a tree. Now, as you get a higher mastery level, as you get a higher gathering level, the amount you get is much better. Not really excited for Crimson Desert just because I don't know what it is. They haven't showed any like concrete gameplay. They've shown trailers, but I want to see the gameplay because I'm the kind of person who likes like hardcore content, competitive gameplay in the sense that, you know, me playing a certain way will yield better results than other ways. But like, I'm just waiting to see what kind of game it actually is. I haven't seen any of the MMORPG elements in it, and I'm exclusively an MMORPG player. I just love the genre. Like, I play all sorts of MMORPGs on my off time. How many boss alts do you have? I used to have a lot. Now I just have a Vel and a Garmoth alt. They said it's an MMO, but I'm thinking it's like a hub-based thing. So I'm not sure exactly to what extent it's an MMO. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, I know, Wind. I always hated that. I was a ranger when I first started playing BDO on release. And when they made Awakening, like... it just completely killed it for me. I mean, like, I was forced to play this unprotected glass cannon melee class instead of the bow playstyle I really enjoyed. Yo, what's up, Poom? Onistar? How's it going, guys? Punch, you asked a question about life skill masteries. Now, I don't think I have a guide on how it works, but it's pretty simple, basically. Mastery gear is your life skill gear. So, for example, the gear my grinding class here is wearing, like, this is all PvE gear. This is made for PvP and grinding mobs. But then there's a separate set of gear called life skill gear, which has mastery bonus. So if you look in the description here, it says +3 under mastery. This is for gathering. So as your mastery increases, you get better results while doing life skills. For example, if you press P, go down here to learn more, hover your mouse over, it tells you all the different bonuses. So for example, I'm lumbering right now, right? Oh my god. Sorry, this tool just broke. So I'm like wondering, why do I only have 1100 mastery? Let me just repair that real quick. Alright, so if you look at the lumbering here, because I have 1400 mastery, all these additional drop rate bonuses, like the 80% increase in the basic resource and yada yada yada, this is all due to having higher mastery. Excuse me. So that means you get better results, like you gather more items per action. So similarly, there's bonus effects for all different life skills. For example, for sailing, having a higher mastery increases your base speed, acceleration, and all that stuff. So it ties into all the other stuff. Best way to get Caphras, oh, already answered that. Been slowing down since PS5 came out, kind of slacking off and been messing up my Caphras selling. What do you mean? I thought you didn't have Caphras on PlayStation yet. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're playing on PC. Gotcha. Yeah, except your tools, like your axe and your the hoe, the pickaxe, these are all enhanced like as if they're weapons, but for the armors and the accessories, they're done through black gems and concentrated black gems. Did you get your tier 10 horse yet? Dude, I don't even have a tier 9. What are you talking about, Christopher? What's up, Shio? How do you make the counter show up on the screen? This is only a stream overlay. I don't see it in the game. And speaking of which, Garmoth's coming up on NA in 8 minutes. Nice. Yeah, Archer's a strong class. What's up, Czar? Czar Valk, what's going on, man? I'll toss my coin and try to see. Try to wait till I get more silver. That's one way to go about it. Did they ever say Crimson Desert was an MMO? I think we talked about that already. The chat's like everywhere. Because I got YouTube and Twitch chat at the same time. Yeah, it's not too difficult. Yeah, I guess. On NA, it's gonna spawn soon, in about 7 minutes. I'm gonna use my boss salt, though. Never had any luck on that one. How much money do you make on nodes daily? I don't know. I never counted it up. Choice! Oh my god! Sir, what did you just do? Everybody, welcome to the stream. I salute you, sir. Choice just came in with that raid of 805. Oh my god. For what it's worth, let me see if my shout out command still works. Thing breaks a lot. Oh my god. Did not see that coming. Nope. My shout out command is like broken. Hold up. For whatever reason, Stream Elements has failed me. My bots are better than me at this. How the hell are you guys doing? Hold on, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way manually. Oh my god. Yikes. Yo, thank you everyone for the follows. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? Choice, how was your stream today? Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good weekend. That goes to all of you guys. We're just chilling here, gathering, and then suddenly the entire army showed up. Welcome, welcome. This good man made some money at Star's End and had a nice long node war. Oh, good stuff, dude. Man, I've been trying to find myself a nice rotation in Star's End today, but it's been packed. I'm still sitting at around 603 gear score, so I can't really wage war on people just yet. But working on it. Next up is the Dead God armor, so here we are gathering for Caphras and stuff. Yo, I'm not hunting, bro. I'm just trying to do some gathering and get some Caphras here. But yeah, really good overall. Good stuff, man. Alright, man. You have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the raid. Pansy Guild? Oh my god. I'm in a guild already, dude. It's called Piracy. Yeah. Honestly, I just don't have the time to run my own guild or something. I play too many games. I play all sorts of MMORPGs. Like right now I'm playing World of Warcraft and I've been like fighting the urge to get back into RuneScape, and I need to like look into a few other MMORPGs that are coming out. It's just so much going on. I wish I could have like, you know, another 8 hours to my day. I should just stop sleeping altogether. Then again, I already sleep like, you know, gamer style, 3 in the morning, wake up at 9 or something. But I appreciate all the follows, everybody. I really do. You guys are great. Sleeping is for the weaklings. Yeah, absolutely. Until I start crashing in midday. Kudum or evasion offhand for evasion build? I mean, I'd say get both and just switch as you need it. But realistically, you'd like to keep your Kudum on. Your friendly neighborhood potato? What's up, Potato Knight? 5 AM here in EU? Dude, get some rest, buddy. Like last night, I slept between 11 and 1:30 AM. Then I stayed up to like, I don't know, 8 maybe? It was crazy. And then I slept to like noon. Quite fond of Lost Ark. Can't wait to have the proper English version. Me too. It looks great. It looks great. Now all I need is an MMORPG like, you know, the game they have in King's Avatar, because I love that anime. Dude, that'd be great. About the 24-hour mark. Oh man. Yikes. Take it easy, dude. You gotta slow down once in a while, right? Oh, we need to send our junk to the marketplace real quick. Do that. That should be good for now. Keep going. I want a sailboat. What's up, Foo? How's it going? Go buy one, dude. Thanks for the follow, guys. I really appreciate it. Only big boys go beyond 24 hours? Oh, man. Thanks, Uni. Just watch King's Avatar, Kevin. Nice. How'd you like it? Man, I saw everything King's Avatar. I saw the anime, the 3-episode OVA, the prequel movie. I've seen the live action, and I read the entire book series. And I was reading the book series as they were translating it every day. I think I started at like chapter 700. And then every day or every other day, they'd release 1 or 2 chapters. Sometimes quicker, sometimes slower. But I think over the course of a year and a half, it finished. Guild Wars 2 versus Final Fantasy 14, which is better? Depends on you. Like, do you like raiding content, like hardcore dungeons and raids and stuff for that Final Fantasy? I mean, Guild Wars 2 has a raiding scene too, but I think I'd put Final Fantasy above that. If you're casual and like open world PvP or any sort of PvP for that matter, Guild Wars, because Final Fantasy's PvP is like Monka-S. Believe they have a K-drama? It's not a K-drama because it's Chinese, so it's on Netflix though. It's like 40 episodes. Reading Promised Neverland, nice. I'm still trying to catch up on my anime. I just finished Tower of God. That's how behind I am. And I haven't even started like solo leveling and stuff. There's so much I need to still watch. How do you stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? Gueskun, I'm not affiliated on Twitch, so if you notice I don't have a sub button, it's because I'm not an affiliate. So I stream both on YouTube and Twitch. Now, if you're affiliated, they have a TOS, so which prevents you from doing so. Did you see the new episode of AOT? What's AOT? Yeah, Big Rice. Choice just came in with a huge raid. The man's a legend. Solo leveling is so good. Oh, now I want to watch it. Attack on Titan. No, I didn't. I watched until they... Oh, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who didn't see it. So I'm guessing if there's a new episode which came out recently, I haven't seen it. Did you watch season 2 King's Avatar? Yeah, the 3-episode one when they went to the All-Stars. I did. Sorry, solo leveling is a book, right? I don't know, my chat kept telling me solo leveling is great. I haven't even looked it up. What's your mastery? You said gives you 400 mil per hour. Who said that? I do not get 400. Oh my god, I missed Garmot. Oh, where's my ranger? I got so distracted by all of you guys. They made a second 12-episode season for... They did? Seriously? Is it like all out? Yo! I'm not sleeping tonight! Dude, that's huge. 380 to 400 mil per hour? I did not say that. That's impossible. Did I miss Garmoth? Oh, must have missed it. It's Zarka? Oh my god. It's Nuver. 3 hours ago? Oh, my timers. My bad. So the thing is, I can't see... You guys see the timer on my screen? I can't see it on my screen, actually. It's a stream overlay, so I have a really tiny window on the left side of my monitor. So it'll look like a Garmoth, but I think it's Nuver. I think it's Zarka and Nuver, right? Did the timings change? Because like I remember like doing Garm at 11 p.m. at one point. Yeah, it's Zarka and Nuver. Yeah. I don't want to enlarge it because I have like other stuff open on the screen here. Gonna get some rest. All right, man. You take it easy, Alpha. Thanks for dropping by, man. But dude, if there's another 12 episodes of King's Avatar, that's insane. Because last night I just binged the whole first season again. Just because I missed it. Oh, dude. That's dope. I'm going to have to do that tonight. Hey, thanks for the follow. Real Duck Crassa. I'm bad at names. Alright. It's on YouTube? Interesting. We'll definitely see it. Yo, how many dust and stuff did we get so far? Let me check. I had it written down. So we're like halfway through our energy. Okay, we got 0 raw Caphras, but we got like 55 dust. That's not too good. Oh. It's all good. It's fine. From one storage to the other, you can send them through a transport, for example. Let me see. Do I have anything here? I do. So if you open up your storage in your menu, press transport, go to send, pick the destination, select a wagon, and then you can just put items in there. And then you can just hit send. That's it. It's all good, Quinn. I'll find it after stream's done. Thanks, though. Appreciate it. What's up, Yee? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How much mastery? 1405. I just got the Khan's Heart the other day. So I'm finally at soft cap life skills. Or sorry, soft cap life skill gear. Now I do need to get mastery up my master 19 up to master 28, I think, to get to the next bracket, like 1450. So I have to buy wagons? No, you have them by default. You just open up the menu, you'll see them. For Mystic Awakening, which core skill should I get? Is that, do you mean the new system where you add a CC effect to your skill, or additional effect to the skill? Is that what you're talking about by core? Because I haven't tried that stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. Protozoa, Adrian. What's up, Chaplain? What are you talking about, bro? What level is Guru? It's right after 30. So you get to Master 30, level up once, you'll be at Guru 1. Oh, Ellie is the one person you gotta listen to for Mystic Awakening. She's an expert. Ellie says Spiral Torpedo for core. I remember when Mystic came out, she used to have protection on that by default, right? She had a knockdown as well as a super armor on it. What's up, Ellie? How you doing? Any Mystic fans out there? If you guys are looking for Mystic Awakening content, you should check out Ellie. If only my commands were working here. Ellie, are you still doing YouTube videos? I've been like in a basement locked up because I haven't been paying attention to Twitch or YouTube. I haven't streamed in like 8 days until the other day. Good stuff. I'm a Succession Mystic. It's all good. Hey, Paisika. YouTube chat was wondering. Ellie's in the Twitch chat right now. I used to keep the chat box open here on screen, but it just felt too cluttered for when I recorded it and stuff while streaming, so I removed it. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it again. There we go. Still around. Any Zerker pros willing to tell me how to heal? No, there's a skill for that. There's a skill. I never played Zerker, couldn't say. What is that skill, guys, where the Zerker gets all mad and starts slamming the ground and heals up to full? Frenzy? It's called Frenzy. Awakened Mystic moves look like flushing the toilet? Nah, dude. Awakened Mystic skills look cool. The Blue Dragon? Can't say no to that. Only reason I stopped playing Awakened Mystic is because I like being a Super Saiyan. That's why I'm Succession. Have you tried Nova yet? A little bit. I haven't really got into it. I haven't leveled her up or anything. Shift Q? Shift Q is the healing skill, according to chat. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about Nova right now. I'm gonna hold off for like 2 weeks before forming a proper opinion on it. Because I think people just need some time to like figure out the class. Remember when Mystic first came out? Like, on the first week, people were saying like, oh, she's trash. Then after people learn how to play her efficiently, dude, she started clapping. Why don't you do herbs? I'm not doing herbs for, or I'm gathering here for actual Caphras and stuff and the loot. I'm not really power leveling yet. I'll get back into it later. Cause I got like a lot of life skill XP books. I got Laura T saved up and stuff. Oh dude, Mystic was complained about all the way until like Succession came out. Male Nova? Never. Thinking about re-rolling to Nova. Ari, why? I thought you love your Kuno. Oh man. Yeah, but I haven't been like playing Succession Mystic for PvE in a long time. Like, I grind on my Striker now. Because I rolled a Striker because he shares almost all the same gear except for the Dandy. And I started using my Mystic for life skilling because for whatever reason I thought it was a good idea to buy all the costumes on her. Which it wasn't. But hey. We all like playing dress up and stuff, so it's what it is. PvE wise, Striker, hell yeah. I'd even go as far as saying he's #1. It's a freaking monster. I don't understand why it hits so damn hard. There is no fairness in that. Just so much damage. Ahako, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for the follow, Chaos. Welcome, welcome. I leveled up my Striker to tag my Ninja too. Nice. Good stuff. I tagged my Sork. I haven't been working on her though. Just been lazy to get the skill points. And then I have to practice actually playing her. You play Hashasen, Ryuk? Oh, sorry. Raikou? Terrible at names. Terrible at names. What is more mobile class than a warrior or Valk? I think warrior is more mobile. Valk has a bit of mobility to her, but like warriors is I don't know, what do you guys think? A warrior has a spamming dash, but then Valk can like jump on people's heads. I know Valk is mobile. I'm trying to compare warrior versus Valk. Do you think a Succession Valk can outpace a warrior? Because I don't know, I felt like a warrior would move around quicker. I mean, in like a short burst, I think a Valk is like really quick. But if you had to like, you know, run 1,000 meters or something, warrior can spam his dash and stuff. He has solar flare. He has his charge or whatever it's called. Yeah. Warrior basically has a Musa dash. Yeah, it's like a bootleg Musa dash though. Yeah, it just keeps pressing shift. I liked Musa's better, just RMB. Was it RMB? No, what was the default hotkey? I forgot. I think RMB was like projection, right? It's been so long since I played a Musa. It's been years. What's up, Caleb? How's it going? Hey, thanks for watching, dude. Thanks for joining us on stream. Appreciate it. It's all thanks to you guys I make those videos. Alright, which way am I? Totally lost my rotation. My god, there's been like notifications coming up for the life skill buffs. I'm like, come on, Boomer, just hit it. I'm already life skilling here. Love my guild though. You can cancel the Musa dash. It's so fast, yeah. Definitely. RMB or WRMB? I see. It's been so long since I played a Musa. When I rolled a Awaken Musa for a period of time, but it felt so boring. Sorry to say. It's like PvP wise, I'm like fishing for a CC constantly, and PvE wise, it just felt boring. And at the time when I was playing, we didn't have like endgame grind spots. Like we were still, you know, going through like one-shottable areas. Need 40% to reach 61. Any recommendations? Did you finish all your quests and stuff, dude? Yo, what's up, Spectrum? Dude, I can't. I have like my chat box open in like a vertical manner, but even there, I can't see your previous message. But dude, I love Valks. My only problem with her is when you do your like little dash thing, it takes you into a shield stance and then you have to cancel out of it. That's like my only problem with her. Because I was playing a Succession Valk for the last season. I'm on Xbox. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm able to grind Kortuga at 235 AP on my Guardian. Hey, good stuff, man. That's when I started grinding at Kortuga as well. It was like a game changer for me. Like, until then, on my Mystic, I was grinding like places like Bassies or, you know, Polys, Blood Wolves. All those places, like, the mobs die so quickly, it was boring. Grinding those easy spots for hours on end was really boring for me. Once I started playing Kortuga, one, the mobs almost kill me every time they knock me down, so it kept me on edge. And also, I enjoyed being able to use my full rotation on my class, and it actually felt fun, and I started grinding for like hours every day. I'm like, alright. Oh yeah, I got a leveling guide if you guys want it. Hopefully the commands aren't all messed up like it. I don't understand, my shout out command's like broken. Oh my god! Ugh. You know what? I think there was a limit to how many times I can use that command or something. I don't know. I'm so bad at the streaming thing. Damn. There should be like an easier bot, which is like a boomer bot. Something's for us old folks. Yeah, some of the commands are working. Okay, hey, it worked when AJ did it. You know what? It just hates me. It just hates me. Stream elements. All I did was like promote you. Why you do this to me? Yo, thanks for the follow, guys. Have you tried Nova yet? No, not yet, dude. What's up, Redman? Is 2.5k trash loot decent? A rival for season succession stars, and so that is really on the low end. I'd recommend like grinding at a like Histria or Ackman or Kortuga, because at that low trash loot, you're really RNG dependent to see if you get a distortion. It's not as consistent. Like for example, my 600 gear score striker in the temple rotation over clears it, so I'm pulling like 5.5k trash loot. So it's almost double. Every few hours I can expect a distortion. I'd really recommend, like, you can do it for fun. Just because, you know, it's something to flex about, right? Absolutely. But for a proper income, I'd go to Kortuga or something. Once you start pulling like over 4.5k, then you can start like, you know, considering Star's End as like the regular spot. Otherwise, it's just personal preference if you want to roll the dice and see if you get a distortion. Yo, guys, thanks for the follow. Makisk, Sampic. I'm terrible at names, but thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks, too. Appreciate it. What's up, Jason? What's going on, man? Would you recommend, where would you recommend a grinding at 150 AP? Oh, I'd recommend getting your AP up, bro. Are you on console? Are you on console, Chaos? I have a guide on YouTube, where to grind guide, where I go over like different grind spots at different AP ranges. You should check it out. But generally, I'd try to get to 175 or so. If you're on PC, it's really easy to get to like 170 plus AP. Okay, you're on console? Okay, I understand. Do your main story quest line. I know you guys had the freed magical accessories, so those accessories like the forest eye earrings and all that stuff, those are really good. So get your AP up, but otherwise, if you really want a spot to grind, Helms would probably be the best at your AP. I mean, you can do like Sawsons, you can do mains, whatever. Like, they're all in the same area, same level range, but I'd get it up to like 175 or so before going to like polys, sorry. Just blew up 3 bill going for 10 rounds. Oh man, you could have bought it for that price. Sorry to hear, man. It happens. It happens. You know, just take it like a speeding ticket. Keep going. What do you recommend for new players coming to BDO? Is it worth? Are you talking about classes or what are you talking about, Chris? Do you recommend the game, or if you can be a bit more specific, I can give you some recommendations. All good. My gathering mastery is like 1405 now. Also hit a pen while trying to build a fail stack on the dandy that won't sell. Oh man. Oh, what class to main? You know, that's personal preference. Like, if you can tell me like what your preferred playstyle is, I can give you like class recommendations. Like for me, my preferred playstyle was melee class, fast attacks, and playmaker. Like, for example, in WoW, a warrior has like stuns and he has like some roots, he has like the new Covenant skill, which, you know, he has kill potential. Like, I don't like playing a class like Musa because I'm like fishing for the CC, whereas a Mystic or a Striker just goes and grabs him. So Mystic and Striker was like the best class for me. Ninja and Kuno would have been good, but I do enjoy PvE grinding, like just chill grinding for hours on end. Striker's really good at it, Mystic's decent. So Texas? Oh, dude, I grew up in the Dallas area, but I haven't lived there in a while. Like, in years, actually. Like, I want to move back as soon as possible, for sure. What? Grind buffs? Alright, let's get them grind buffs. What's up, cartoons? Happy New Year to you too, man. Sorry, I'm like dying here. Happy New Year to you. I haven't been drinking enough water. No, the problem is I'm an introvert and you guys made me talk way more than I normally do. Everyone's moving to Texas. Dude, Texas is where I grew up. And rightfully so. Like, I have family in California. They do well for themselves. But if they didn't, like, even for them, they find a lot of shit expensive. Like, it's not good. Who knows what's going to happen in the next few years. Like, you know, everyone was saying, like, how the election was going to go. So it was like a telltale sign. So a lot of companies and stuff dipped. Do it. Pop them buffs so I can hop back. Thank you. Y'all the best. Love you. Do you prefer Mystic, Succession over Awakening? I prefer Succession, but that's a personal preference because I like the, you know, direct play style of it. Whereas Awaken was a bit more like, she had a lot more utility. I just felt like Succession suited me better. But it's a personal choice. Trash loot means how much trash you can get per hour. So for example, if I kill a mob, it can drop like, you know, let's say it drops 3 to 6 basic trash items, which you just NPC. There's no function for those items other than selling to the NPC and you get money off it. So the way people measure how efficient or how well you perform in a certain grind spot or rotation is by comparing your trash loot. So, for example, my Mystic will be pulling like 4,800 to 5,000 trash loot at Star's End. My Striker will pull 5,400 to 5,500. So I know my Striker is like way more efficient than my Mystic. So. Yeah. But yeah, I love Texas, man. I told my wife, if we're moving, because like she's like kind of constrained for the next 3 years for her job. So we didn't have much option. But I told her if we're moving anywhere other than Texas, it has to be Florida. At least the weather's going to be good, right? Like just the other day, it was like 74 outside. I'm like, oh. After living in like Pittsburgh and Rhode Island for the past 6 years or so, I'm like, this is a welcome change. I actually like Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was dope. I had a lot of fun there. Nova's hot. Oh man. What AP is okay for Mystic to go at Star's End? So I started going there at 245. It was not efficient. I was pulling like 3,500 trash loot. It was not efficient. But at 261, I think you can start grinding there, and it becomes really efficient at 269 to 274, around there. Oh, you're Florida too, Redmond? Good stuff, man. How are our hashes? They're good. They're a strong class. Striker is a lot more simple. It's really basic compared to Hashassin. Hashassin takes a lot more effort, a lot more skills. Striker is just in your face, slap him down. Like, PvE grinding with a Hashassin is so easy. Oh my god, I'm spamming like in my chat box. $5,400 trash loot with a yellow loot scroll and Agris? No. I only count, most people do this as well, by the way. Blue loot scroll, no Agris. It's pretty much the standard of measuring your trash loot or comparing it. Really? Striker is like 2 skill rotations, Adamantine and Crimson Fang with a few skills in between here and there. And it hits so freaking hard. Like, the amount of trash loot a striker pulls. Like, there are some strikers who are like absolutely cracked. Like, if you go to a striker Discord, there's one dude who's like pulling 6k trash loot with a blue loot scroll, no Agris, in Sakraya with 272 AP. So the boss timer, guys, it's just a stream overlay. I don't have it in game. How nice would it be if we had a boss timer in game? Like, that would be so convenient, but you know, it's only for the stream. I use it to cover up which channel I'm in from the bell buffs, but yeah, is what it is. If you're just doing Guru Imperials, it's hard to say. Because if all you do is Imperials, it's not very efficient to like spend a lot of money on Mastery Gear right now. Mastery Gear is for more active play. If you're like doing a lot of gathering and stuff, then it's really worth it. Striker got nerfed? When? When did Striker get nerfed? Did Striker get nerfed recently or what? Why 88 viewers when Potion sleeps? What do you mean, Midnight? Did he leave the stream on or something? Or were they just AFK? What are you talking about? Is 6k trash loot per hour with Agris and yellow good? At Tarzan? Oh, I don't think so. With a blue loot scroll and Agris, I pull about 12k plus. That's in 1 hour though, not in like a half hour. Did he fall asleep with the stream on? They nerfed clones damage output? They did recently buff it, maybe it was too much. Oh, it's a title? Then I don't know. Awakening got nerfed? Awakening clapped though. You guys gotta remember when when Striker first came out, listen, he came out by default, he had a knockdown on Skull Crusher. So people would jump into the crowd in a super armor, then transition into another super armor which knocked him down and did a ton of damage, and then they would shift Q and wipe the entire board with 100% BSR. Like, it was insane. Like, it was a lot of damage. Choice was talking about rerolling a Striker. Dude, Striker is like, if you're a grinding person, Striker is like hands down dominant. Now, I'm not saying like he's the only class which is good. Like, for example, a Succession Lan, people sleep on her, but she can pull like some serious trash loot. Oh, is that what he's doing? That's funny. Game Over Brain, what's up? Coming in with the super chat. $5. Console players don't have Manos yet. Will help life skill, like life skill money making tips. You're asking for some tips right now? So, mastery gear is inevitable, especially for console. Like, you guys have been waiting for so long, it's coming. So, my recommendation is if you are looking to prepare, I'd say prepare by, or if you want to make money right now, it's a bit difficult, right? Your options are limited, but I'd say prepare. I think preparation for what's to come would be the best way to go about it. You know, level up your cooking, level up your mastery. I mean, not your mastery, your grinding level, like your base grinding level. If you can get to like Master 1, that's a good place to be at, and just to get started. So making money without mastery gear is before my time, so I can't really say too much on that. But you know, preparing for what's to come would probably be the best way to go, because you know exactly what kind of content's coming. Like, we had NPC for so long. If you're looking to get into bartering, get your Furious Sailboat ready. Like, you can like be prepared to hit the ground running as soon as it's out. Upgrade to Caravel and upgrade and start doing barter routes and stuff. So, are you in full Manos? Yeah, I'm full Tri-Manos. So the best thing to do is just prepare, honestly. So does anyone have any tips for making money with life skilling on console without any mastery gear? Maybe the chat can answer that. Seagrams, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Succession Hashassin pulls more or pulls similar to Striker. What's up, Oz? How's it going, dude? That's good to know. I'd be curious to see what the APM looks like. Let me see if I have my APM tracker working. It wasn't working when I tried it the last time I tried it on stream. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of APM people are pulling. I should like try to get more people to like, you know, use it. What's up, Tyson? I'm doing alright, man. How about yourself? Do world bosses sometimes not spawn because Zarka didn't spawn? Not sure. I never had that happen. Maybe was the timer wrong? Because I'm on NA, so the timer's up on the screen is for North America. Just a heads up. Full Tet boss armor. Nice, man. Oh, you mean for the history and Aquaman? Yeah. At least 300 DP to be comfortable. You can go earlier, but Zarka did spawn? Gotcha. Maybe were you on like a wrong channel or something? You know, I don't remember the old way of Imperial cooking. So when I started playing last year, Imperial cooking was already changed. Yeah, there's a software called Desktop APM. It's a free software which shows how much APM you're tracking at. Like, for example, when I'm grinding at Stars In, I pull like 70 APM on a Striker. But when I go to Sakraya, it's hovering at like 80 APM. So you can clearly see I'm putting in more effort while I'm grinding Sakraya. So I want to see like the differences of the APM for like different classes. That'd be cool to see. We make way more money selling the mats on console. Long term, you can cook your boxes. Gotcha. Olvia doesn't have world bosses? Gotcha, gotcha. Old Imperial was awful. I'm glad I never tried it. You guys have like so many good updates coming up. Like, you get Stars End, you get bartering, you get mastery, Kafras. I mean, console is gonna be popping. Yeah, bosses don't spawn in Olvia. So basically APM means actions per minute. For example, if you look up like StarCraft players or pro players, they have like insanely high APM. If you see the camera on their keyboard, their fingers are flying everywhere, hitting all sorts of hotkeys. And for them, APM was like their lifeline. How quickly you can play your game was how quickly your APM tracked. So for Black Desert, it's different. If you want to play efficiently, that means as soon as your skill is done casting, your next skill immediately starts off, right? So you really can't use like 150 APM and make your class go faster than other people. There's a certain limit, which is the animation speed and stuff, right? So when you're playing your class efficiently, there's a certain amount of APM you reach, and anything higher than that is like pretty useless. But for example, Striker at Star's End, I was pulling about 70 APM per minute. That means like Tamer APM would be a record. Yes, would be like, or oh my god, I can't even read right now. But Tamers, Ninjas, Kunos, Sork, Zerkers, these are all classes which react very well with a high APM. Like that means you bash your keyboard hard and fast, they do well. Nova Awakening needs a high APM? What? Okay, Guardian Awakening is the lowest APM class. Oh, definitely a Warrior. Warrior's high APM as well. So like if you look at all the older classes, a lot of them had this high APM requirement. And then they kind of oversimplified Guardian, and Guardian was like sleeping class where it's like really low APM. I think you'd pull like 50 APM or something. Literally headbutt and spin. No, I was thinking about Awakening. I never played as Succession Zerker. Awakening Zerker I think was pretty effort intensive, isn't it? There are certain classes which, that's one thing I appreciate about BDO. Like there's a large skill gap. Like a noob Awakening Zerker, you could tell he's a noob. But if you see someone like Choice playing, he's like flying everywhere. It's completely different when you look at him. Whereas a Striker, if you're looking at a Striker grind, the rotation's pretty simple. Anyone can learn it, and it starts looking the same. So it's like a certain skill level required for certain classes. Nova Awakening is fairly high APM. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, I think they kind of backpedaled on that for Guardian. They made it like too easy in that sense. Not easy as in like it's such an easy class, but it's low effort compared to other classes. Not enough DP for History? You should try Aquaman, man. 300 DP is around when I started doing Aquaman, but I don't know what kind of protections Nova has. Mystic had like a ton. Thanks for the massive, double massive pure magic. Whoa. We're killing it. What time is it? Dude, it's like closing in on midnight. I never played Guardian, dude. I know how to play Mystic and Striker. I played a little bit of Ranger. I played a little bit of Sork. I played Ninja in the old days. A little bit of Musa in the old days, but no. Guardian is straightforward. I love her for that. Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, like, if you grind for like 6 hours a day as a Striker versus a Guardian, I think you'd be a lot less tired as a Guardian. So it's not a bad thing for them to have that differentiation. I have a command called !gear, Sammy. I'm 603 gear score. I'm not all too high. I'm working on it. We're going for the Dead God armor next, so that's why we're collecting Kafras here. Oh my god, almost ran out of energy. Totally messed up my rotation. Where am I at? There you go. I play Succession Guardian. It's fun. Good stuff. What are you, in Hawaii or Australia? Where are you at, dude? Play Musa for more technical and higher APM. Yeah, I mean, a Musa reacts pretty decently. Like, if someone's really good at Musa by their movements. But at the same time, I feel like Musas are limited by their mechanics. They don't have like a, having a grab skill is so huge in this game. For them, it feels like you're constantly fishing. Like, if the other guy is equally as skilled as you, I'm sure he can like cheese the back pedals and frontal guards, SA rotations, and stop you from getting CCs in. I think it's a lot more effort to kill someone of equal skill level as in Musa. Here comes Zergs. Dude, I love Zergs. They don't just grab you. They like embarrass you. They pick you up, hold you in the air, they suplex you. They slam your face to the ground. It's great. I kind of like I kind of like awakened Striker for that. They drag your face through the ground. Kiko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. 6:51 a.m. Oh man. EU timing there. Mooses are limited by stamina, especially in succession. Yeah. Yeah, it's fundamentally a grab is so huge in this game. It just is. Like you can't relax when a grab class comes in close range to you. But when it's like a Meiwa succession on your face, it's like super armor rotation. Who wins? Probably me as a Mystic. Because like a Mystic's protection rotation, she's actually outputting like a decent amount of damage. Striker's protections, they don't linger as long as Mystic's. So like, for example, Mystic's Thunder Pound is on 3-second frontal guard cooldown, you know? It's like pretty insane for what it is. Whereas a Striker's Crimson Fang, for example, it has a protection on the first hit. Oh my god, that was a shrub, my bad. So like, it's not that great. And he has like a protection on Adamantine for the first hit, but all the follow-up skills are unprotected. Zerker is Brock Lesnar, pretty much. That guy was a monster. But we all know he was on the, you know, the steroids and stuff. Not gonna lie, a bit obvious, but it was great. Any input on Hashashin PvE? I mean, it's a good class. It can pull some good trash loot. I really can't comment on it without playing it. So guys, one thing you guys gotta remember, when you're choosing your class, you're gonna spend potentially over 100 hours or hundreds of hours on your class. You gotta pick a class you enjoy. Because let's say a Striker is overclearing a rotation at 174 AP. It might take another class maybe 10 more AP to do the same thing. But at the end of the day, once you're geared enough, you're gonna be overclearing the rotation anyway. So you might as well pick the class that you enjoy playing and something that you can, you know, see yourself playing for a long term. MCK, this is Black Desert Online. It's action MMORPG, action combat. There we go. That's the word. It's hash brown. My bad, dude. Oh man, my AP is like 274, DP 329. 285 Kudum, 3 to 4K. You probably just need to talk to another wizard and just see what the rotation is. So the main factors which goes into how much trash loot you're pulling is going to be obviously your gear. That's really important, but also how you pull your mobs. For example, if I go pack to pack killing all the mobs in Sakraya statue rotation, and then every time I'm done killing the mobs, I move on to the next pack, I'm not going to be pulling as much trash loot as if I kill most of the mobs, leave a few of them up, and then already start running to the next pack. So the way I pull actually greatly affects how much trash loot I'm getting per hour. Any roleplay community? I don't think so. Is there any role-playing community in BDO, guys? I mean, if you're looking for role-playing, there's a server called Moonguard in World of Warcraft. No, don't go there. That place is crazy, dude. But yeah. Not sure. I've never seen any. Oh my god. If you guys want to talk about role-playing, so there was this game called Terra Online. Oh my god, that game was nuts. People were just too into their Ellens, let's just say. You magically make the storyline in this game less cancer? Yikes. I don't even know what's going on here, dude. There's one thing I love about BDO. You can completely ignore one portion of the game and still play and still be competitive. Like, for example, you don't want to do any quests? You don't have to do any quests. You can just go ahead and start playing. You don't want to ever touch life skilling? You can just go grind. You don't want to grind? Go life skill. Terra roleplay, dude. I think it's like more like ERP. ESO has roleplaying? Yikes. Oh man, dude. WoW's roleplaying server is just insane. There's an adult club in Final Fantasy 14 for role-playing? Yikes. I know exactly what's going on there. Best Manos tool to make money with? Depends on what you want to do. Like, if you want to just raw sell what you get and just take the silver, probably butchering you can get raw silver out of. I do lumbering for Ancient Spirit Dust and Caphras. If you get a pickaxe, you can get rough stone and do the same thing, or workshops. I never really got into ESO. I really wish I did. I tried many times because the PvP scene was popping there. I don't know. Like, if I started ESO right now, how long would it take to get to like endgame gear and enjoy PvP? Like recently when I hopped into Shadowlands, like for WoW, less than a week I was geared up, and now I'm more geared than most people, and I'm able to like do some hardcore PvPing and stuff, like competitively. Little Hippie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream, man. How's it going? I don't know, I never really got into ESO. Like, ESO starting was always so bland. I don't think I ever got past level 20. A long time for ESO? Oh, man. I wish I did. Spoiled by BDO, dude. It takes like years to get endgame gear in BDO. Don't even start. Now, if you want to hop in and just start PvPing, Guild Wars 2 is where it's at. Normalized gear, structured PvP. At the same time, it took them like 3 expansions to get it right. Or 2 expansions. Yeah, BDO's combat is great. Oh man. 1 to 2 months? Gotcha. I mean, like, in WoW, all I do is play with Pug, so I can really... It's really difficult to push high. But hey, a few days ago, I beat Swifty, so... That was fun. That was a fun RBG. I was showing everyone the screenshot on stream. I was so proud of myself. Should I buy Manos or craft it? I'd say buy it. Dude, enhancing in this game is so... It's just so toxic. I don't need that toxicity in my life. But season gear... catch up isn't too bad. I mean... Soft cap will only get you so far. An endgame player is going to one-shot you either way. Feels like console game rather than MMO. Well, ESO is on console, isn't it? It's on Xbox, right? My pets? Sure, dude. Here you go. Yeah, I'm missing one life skilling pet. I know. I still have this guy here. Damn it, Evan. You will get those eventually. It's just gonna give... They're just holding off because like they're trying to stagger all the updates. But you guys will eventually get it. I'm running these pets. I got a hedgehog, and then everything else is just like stacking life skill and gathering XP. Except this guy, he's a weirdo. Best thing to create in a workshop. Oh. I mean, everyone's been on the advanced cooking utensil bandwagon. I mean, that's not too bad. They still sell... You can still sell those for max price. It just takes a little bit of time. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with Russ's thing, right? I didn't do it down to the T because if I mean, in the long term, I guess it would have been better in terms of getting life skill XP and stuff, like for gathering. But I was making so much money grinding and doing bartering, so I didn't do a lot of the workshop stuff. I always kept like 3 workshops running every day. That was like 90 mil per day, which was nice, but I'm just spamming this button. What's that? My gathering level? It's Master 19. Almost Master 20. We're getting there. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on if you chose to level up first or if you chose to gear up first, Kiko. It's not bad. I mean, you're at a solid spot. You're getting close to that point where, actually, you know, going from 200 AP to 245 was like the most boring part because all the grind spots were like, you know, those one-shottable places, and I hated grinding there. So it's tough, but once you're like 245, you can start doing endgame spots and stuff. Imperial horse for money making? Not sure. I know people do horse training overnight to make money. I think they can make like 50 mil a night or something like that. Tell Strix to stop one-shotting me in Kratuga like a rat. Oh man. He's a Valk, isn't he? Is he still playing as Valk? You can't really tell Valks what to do. You just let them be. It's like, oh, you want this rotation? Well, you're a Valk. Can't really do much against that. Now, Valks are tough. They hit so hard. He's a good guy. Alright, let's change the music here. One tapped a Pen Narc. Oh, JC tapped a Pen Bassy the other day. So, guess he jumped on the bandwagon. Holy Knight and healer theme going on. They have a self-heal. They're not really a Holy Knight. They're pretty badass. They have a self-heal. They have something like a defensive buff, but otherwise they're really offensive. They have the strongest block in the game, pretty much. Pretty versatile. It's a strong class. Biohack one tap to pen Debo. Oh my god. If anyone deserves this, it's him though. The man puts so much time into the game. Congrats to him. BDO needs a true paladin? No, what BDO needs is a true necromancer. What BDO needs is Pearl Abyss to say, Pansy, design a class for us. You got free reign. I'd be like, yes, sir. We'll have like a giant necromancer gunslinger running around with like every skill in the game. They'd be like, this was a mistake. Oh, dude. So like, I even have like a full idea on how I would implement a necromancer in this game. Obviously, it's going to be summoning dead stuff, right? Like, Succession will focus on summoning, like, a bunch of tiny mobs constantly and throwing curses at the enemies, debuffing them, dot damage and stuff. And the Awakening would focus on, like, one big mob where you're buffing the mob using skills for the mob and stuff. Did I just totally bust my rotation? I'm going, like, some random direction. But yeah, I know. It looks cool. In my mind, anyway. I really like the Necromancer in Guild Wars 2. Sometimes I just install Guild Wars 2 again just to play my Necro. I like the staff playstyle. And Scourge is like great. Like even with like a staff and going a power build instead of like... Nova's not like a proper Necro, dude. She like summons things and then they go do their own thing and they hit stuff and... It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh, dude, I love Guild Wars 2 Necro. It's a bit outdated, but that's like the proper playstyle. You can play a playstyle where you're summoning a bunch of mobs. You got like your AoE debuffs and stuff, dropping those runes. And there's so much versatility. Like, hell yeah. Reaper was like so good. Like, one-banging someone as a Reaper, that was the shit. It felt so satisfying. An actual witch? Oh my god. What's wrong with our witch? Necro and Diablo? I played a Necromancer in Diablo. In D3. Sandshield of Necro. Wow. What? What are you talking about? Does Valk have a grab? She does. She does have a grab. It's like a warrior's grab, pretty much. Oh, you guys know that wizard has a grab? Awakening wizard? Who said wizard wasn't a grab class? This one time, awakening wizard grabbed me. I'm like, wait, am I fighting a striker? What's going on here? I got so confused. There's not a necro? Is it a death knight then? What is it called? The dude that shoots out the bone spikes. My main was a monk and... Was it a witch doctor? Really? Let me check. I used to play this build where I'm shooting out the bone spikes the whole time. There is a necro. What are you talking about? There is a necro in D3. Hell yeah. Yeah, I only played I started playing the latest expansion of D3 because it came out on Switch and I wanted to play it with my friends. It was fun. It was fun. We had a good time. Not much to do though. I'm like, after you get to a certain point, it's just the hamster wheel all over again, right? Oh yeah, I think it was like a couple years ago when it came out on Switch. I forgot the exact date, but it's been a while. A year or two, 1 or 2 years. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. No, it's definitely not last year. I didn't play my Switch at all during the pandemic, so it wasn't last year, the year before. They need a witch doctor in this game? Oh man, Dota style? Trying Awakened Mystic now. Any suggestions and skills to focus on 56 to 59? Just focus on your Awaken skills, whichever ones are doing the most damage. First thing I do with Awaken is I always unlock everything. And then I start, oh, I'm out of my Turing Gates buff. And then I start going for whatever's giving most damage. Plague Doctor? Dude, remember Dota? Dota's Plague Doctor? I used to play Dota 1. I never played Dota 2. I must have played like 3 or 4 games in Dota 2. Never really got into it. Havoc, what class are you playing, dude? You just have to break it down like one at a time. Like if you look up, best thing to do is go to your class Discord. If you don't have the links to it, you can go to my Discord. It's in the description down below. And I have a channel specifically for all of the class Discords. You can find your class there. And people usually share their rotations there. And you just have to start little by little. First 3 skills and then 6 skills and so on and so forth. What's up, Kenneth? How's it going? Yeah, Win. That's how it felt like. It was fun for like the first 10 hours or so. And then it's like, it's the same thing all over again. Bought a tent, totally forgot the Villa scrolls. It's all good, dude. You can just go get it. Oh my god, why'd I get the weeds again? Yo, Sergeant Major, dude, you always come into the stream and check my gear. It's not changing for a long time, bro. We're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on the grind to Dead God armor now. Give me a month. Guardian's easy to learn. Striker isn't that hard. Like, it's a pretty easy class to pick up. At least for PvE. Dude, Path of Exile, like, completely outpaced D3. Like, there's no way Diablo can keep up with Path of Exile. The rate at which they do updates versus Blizzard, like, Blizzard's a joke now. Like, compared to what it used to be like, maybe like 6-7 years ago. I think that's when Blizzard started getting on the decline, right? 6-7 years ago, I think they started getting worse. I think that's when they peaked. Like, they used to have like the best customer service, like Blizzard. Now it's like when I reported a bot on WoW when I needed GM help, they're like completely out of the loop. Like, what happened was a auto auctioneer bot like picked up one of my items when I wanted to like delist it and reprice it. I didn't lose much money. I lost like, you know, 20k or something. And I make a lot of money in WoW. But anyway, I report him, and when I reported him, I got a mail in after a few days saying, thank you for reporting a bot. You helped make Azeroth a better place or something like that. It was basically a confirmation that the person I reported got banned. I'm like, all right. Then I tried contacting the GM and told him what happened. And he's like, well, we can't give you I can't return your item because a sale on the auction house is an agreement from the end user and the seller. I'm like, or the buyer and the seller. I'm like, listen, dude, the guy got banned. He was a bot. He just wasn't getting it. I'm like, you know what? Screw you. Are you on remastered? Yeah, dude, I'm on remastered. They're trying to bank on Overwatch 2. Yeah, I mean, after Activision took over, it's all a corporate company now, right? It's all about the income. That's what it is. I mean, it's just a natural course of it. I mean, if I was in their position too, like if I ran like a company like Blizzard for like 10 years, I'd be tired too. I'd be like, all right, let's cash out. Good luck, boys. You really think Striker's bad in PvP? No, dude. Striker's good. Awakened Striker is just so much better. I think like Succession is just a bit slow. But if you have enough gear, you can smack people around, but it's just a bit more difficult to catch people in CCs compared to like Awakening, in my opinion anyway. Oh no, dude. Awakened Strikers, Shift Q, 100% BSR in large scale, and his leg drop damage in Awakening, it's just insane. Leg drop hits so much harder as an Awakening Striker. I think for large scale and 1v1, Awakening would be better, but at the same time, Succession is not bad for 1v1 and small scale. Guy who sold Blizzard recently made a new publisher with a bunch of the old WoW devs jumping ship to the studio under his banner. What are they going to do though? What's their plan? Are they going to make a new MMO or something? You know the best company? Jagex. Even after selling to the Chinese, they still retain their freedom. They went and made old school RuneScape. Oh, the running joke when Jagex first sold was the Chinese gold farmers made enough money to buy the company itself. I'm like, okay, that's pushing it, but it was funny. They have one under development. That's good. That's good. I always like seeing new MMOs come out. I mean, I love BDO and all, but I don't have like some diehard allegiance to it. I play every MMORPG that comes out. I just love MMOs. I do play stuff like FPS games or any new hype games that come out to play with my friends, but not really seriously. Dreamhaven? I don't think I heard of it, but I'll look into it. What's up, Mina? Is it better to enhance for TED accessories or buy them? Probably enhance. They're so expensive. Like, the amount of money you put into buying them, are you ever going to make that back? That's the thing. Oh, wait. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Manos. Okay. For normal, non-Manos accessories, I don't know why I thought about Manos. For normal accessories like a tongue grad, crescent ring, yeah, you can definitely buy these. Like the belt. You can definitely buy these if you want. I recommend buying PvE accessories, but Tet Manos is like so damn expensive. That's the only reason I said it's worth enhancing those. The PvE, which is better, Succession or Awaken? PvE, Succession Striker. Devs for PoE have a deal with China and they kept their integrity. Oh, that's good. Dude, I don't know, is it Tencent? Did Tencent buy it? Dude, they buy everybody. I mean, for the right price, I don't blame them. I buy all. Dude, me too. I don't need that negativity in my life. Screw that. Every time I fail an enhancement, I feel so bad. But honestly, I think I have to enhance my pen. I have to enhance my pen red nose when I go for it. BSA, PSA. Let's go. Okay. Roll the dice. Riot's making an MMO. Yeah, the Riot's plan is to have like a competitive game for every genre. So they started off with League, they got Legends of Runeterra, they got Valorant. They're making an MMORPG, and I hope it's good. And I hope they have competitive, because they're like the one company that I can trust will properly implement competitive. Valorant's problem was like, at least for me anyway, when I played Valorant, it felt like when I was attacking a spot, the choke points were just too much. They were just too easy to defend, and you had to rely on your skills and stuff, which that's what they were going for. But that kind of like ruined it for me. I like the old school style of Counter-Strike Go. Honestly, if they just reskinned a Counter-Strike game, I would have played it. With like the same style of graphics as Valorant, I would have been fine with that. Thanks for the follow, Scott. Welcome. But the thing is, they will implement it. You have to go through them to distribute in China, but Blizzard distributed in China. I guess maybe that was because they were in it from the beginning or something. I don't know. Or was it because they dedicated an entire expansion to China? I don't know. I don't know what went down with Blizzard. Cost me 21 failed 10 accessories in a row to decide to buying everything in the game. Oh my god. Now you're scaring me, dude. Oh man. The upcoming champ is Vladimir's nephew. Isn't he the Ruined King? What's up, Brooke? How's it going? I think I saw some pictures about the upcoming champ. Are you talking about League or Valorant? Aye. How's it going? I'm doing alright, man. How about you? What's going on? Been a while. "26 Tet Crescents before you got any." Oh my god. Dude, those are the kind of, you know, horror stories I don't need to hear. Here I am, like, preparing to, like, enhance pen red nose. I'm like, oh my god. You know, Nika, like, failed, like, 55 attempts of Orgons or something like that. Someone was telling me in chat here. That's the shit that scares me. Because I'm at 26 fails on my tier 9. I still don't have a damn tier 9 horse. All I wanted was a Pegasus so I can fly around. Not like I was gonna jump people or something. I just wanted a nice horse. Still don't got it. Oh man, how do I get started with gathering Manos? I have about 500 mil. I have a life skill gear progression guide on YouTube. Let me get it for you. I think that would help you get started. That answers directly what you were asking for. One sec, here it is. That's the link for my life skill gear progression guide. Just watched you on YouTube. Good stuff, Shadow. Welcome to the stream, man. My first tier 9 at 47. Yo, that's shit I don't need to hear. Oh man, I'm in too deep now. I can't stop. I can't go and buy my horse. I'm like 26 taps in. It's like, yo, that's 2,600 freaking cronstones wasted. Might as well keep going. Got almost all my Nova Tavalla gear to pen. Yeah, it is rough. Technically, you were supposed to pace yourself through the whole season, but you know, some of us folks, we go hard at the game. Kitty 2-tap tier 10? Really? Dude, she deserves it though. She loves horses. I ain't mad if it's her. Now, I'd be mad if like one of my buddies like Eric gets it. Oh man. How many of these do you need for one attempt? I got 13 of these mythical feathers. Is it like 10 per one attempt? of a tier 10. First pen took me 90 plus fails. Yo, that's savage. My buddy Evan, he like had like 40 something fails on one item. And then he got his next 2 pens came pretty quickly. He did it in 3 days. Yo, that's insane. You know, let me check something. I had these. Yeah, I have these Fugar's Lost Crystals. Like, I had it from an event like 2 seasons ago. I never used them. So if I choose to play seasonal servers, I get a pretty good head start there. Peggy went at 8 fail stacks? Yikes. Oh man. 26, dude. 26. I'm dying here. Just give me my horse. I'll take good care of it. I know how to work MMO randomizers. I worked on them back in the day. Don't tell Perlipus. Oh man. Buy a suppressed weapon. Should I buy regular boss weapons or keep the suppressed? Buy a Tet weapon and then sell the suppressed after your full Tet gear. I mean, it's only useful for a while, right? You're gonna eventually need to get to soft cap. I got a pen on first attempt with my bags. One of my friends, Belle, she got... On her stream, she one-tapped a Zarka with no cronstones on the first try. She just straight up one-tapped it. Now that's RNG carry. No cronstones. Fail 10 cron Tet Kuda in the 10s with 75 fail stacks. Almost 100 in the end. I had no more enhancement mats? Oh man, sorry to hear. Stars isn't a grind spot? You grind players? Yeah, dude. Pretty much. Dude, I saw this one clip my friend linked to me. It was a Twitch clip of a guy, he's just grinding stars and suddenly 50 people show up and are all like, duel for spot. That was hilarious, because that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how Stars End is. Wait until console gets Stars End. Y'all are gonna be having so much fun there. It's gonna be a constant war. So many people gonna be dying. Tuga is super chill. But it ain't no Stars End. Yeah, that's alright, Dreadman. As Toxic said, they'll work for one iteration. So for example, if you log out and my workers are currently in the process of like picking potatoes, they'll finish their job and then they'll go chill. But if you stay AFK, they'll continuously go. Unless it's different for console, I don't know. Blood will fill Stars End. Oh, dude. It's gonna be insane. Everyone's gonna be fighting for them distortions. Yeah, that's a good thing about Kortuga. Kortuga is super chill. I've only had 2 people come up to me for a duel in Kortuga, and it was probably the same. I think it must have been the same guy. It was both strikers. And there's always this one idiot who comes into chat and just asks me what channel I'm in. So I was a stream sniper, but clapped him all the same. Otherwise, Kortuga never had any issues. I never grinded in... Did I ever? No, I don't think I ever grinded Arsha for Kortuga. I did a lot of Arsha grinding for my pot piece though. For my Roneros piece, I spent like 20 hours in Arsha and then I'm finally like, I'm done. I'm going back to the normal channel. I'm just gonna have a consistent rotation. That's all that matters. Sure enough, that's how I got my piece. What's up, Jin? Welcome back to the game, man. What should I focus on? Depends on what you want to do. What kind of game are you looking to play? Do you like life skills? Do you like Are you interested in doing bartering, or do you like grinding? What's your poison? I just wish I could pick a class and stick to it. Dude, that's what I did. I spent a week before I even started playing BDO. I spent a week just watching streams and watching YouTube videos. And that's how I decided I'm gonna be a mystic. It took a lot of research, but I picked the perfect class for me. Because that's the playstyle I enjoy. Pretty sure I saw Ellie stream. Thanks for the follow, Sam. Welcome to the stream. I want a PvP ASAP, so if you want a PvP ASAP, you log out, go create a trial character, and you can go into Battle Arena and start PvPing right away. Now, if you want your main character to PvP, now listen. This game's grinding is really nuts. So like, the gear progression will take you over a year to be like PvP ready in the open world. So, if you want to PvP right away, just make a trial character. It gets you to soft cap gear, and you can immediately start PvPing and have some fun. Hey, thanks for the follow, Boltsy. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I play Succession Wizard. Nice, man. I like Striker PvP, but I hate the PvE. Dude, I love Striker's PvE. Just so strong. Cleans up mobs so good. Oh, soft cap takes like a couple months at most. If you're a new player who doesn't know the game. But soft cap still gets you one shot by endgame players. There's people running around with like 300 AP, dude. They're gonna one shot soft cap players. What's up, Panda? Thanks for the follow. Like, a player who knows what he's doing can get like full Tuvala pen in like 1 to 2 weeks, no problem. Unless you go like crazy and start throwing cron stones into your Tuvala gear. Never killing a dead god? Yeah, pretty much. Yo, dude, someone's here. Let me ask this person. I'm guessing they're done. Well, let's try to grind for a bit. Let's see what happens. Yami, thank you for the follow. Yo, when I start grinding, I might like miss chat a bit. You guys can just like repeat if you got a question or something. Don't worry about it. Not ignoring on purpose. I just want to do a little bit of Star's End grinding. Soft cap is full Tet armors, weapons, and tri accessories. That is the old definition of soft cap, but honestly nowadays, oh, these are almost expiring. 8 days left. Nowadays I think like 600 gear scores like soft cap. Honestly, I still get clapped. It's not even funny. Oh, let me put these here. What? Just manually click it. Stop hitting me for a second. All right, let's go. Should I gear a Shy? If you like the playstyle of a Shy, sure. That's what you want to play. Ah, wrong pets. Honestly, like, if I face off against someone who's like 670 gear score, there's no chance. Like, I can't even... There are some people, even in like 2 grabs and down smash rotations, like, I can't kill. That's how much of a gear gap there is. Like, that's one thing I don't like about this game. Like, it takes so long, so many hours to be able to enjoy the endgame PvP. Whereas in like a game like WoW, you can jump into it way quicker and have fun. This is a nice game, but that's what I don't like. Strix? I fought Strix before. He's pretty tough. There's some people, man, like, I can throw them to the ground. I won't land any hits. Like, they just get up pretty easy. With like less than 10% of their HP gone. Anyone know where to get his outfit? So this was an outfit from the Halloween event. So this is actually a warrior outfit. But a Halloween, there's this one costume which gives you a different class's outfit. So for strikers, we got the warriors one. So it's not out right now. You'll probably have to wait for another event. I think they do it like every 6 months, don't they? Like every 6 months they release this kind of thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dual choice? Dude, I cannot handle choice. Have you guys seen that 4 Horsemen event? Like, it was me, Block Jump, and 2 guys. I know one of them was Pig. I forgot the other guy's name. But we were so outgeared. We were facing against Fake Uni, Yofam Steve, Morlan, and Avert. They all outgeared me like by 50 to 60, except Steve. Steve was like closer to my gear score. He still has like probably 10 to 20 on me. But the other 3, I could not even touch, dude. I tried. It was too much of a gear gap. Did you try BDO Mobile? I checked it out just to see how it was, like in terms of quality. I think it's like, if you're looking for an MMORPG on a mobile device, BDO is probably the best one. Like, I think it's like a complete mobile experience, like a MMO experience for what it is. I really had fun with Ragnarok online mobile. Like, I think Ragnarok was the most fun I had on a mobile game ever. But of course, there's like heavily pay to win. Like, there's some people who are dropping like 10k cash for a single card, which is like OP as hell. And there's no chance of like catching up to that. But at the same time, you know, it's what it is. I had fun. Yeah, mobile MMOs for the most part suck because of the autoplay and shit. Every time there's an autoplay, it turns me off. Like, there's some games which like feel good when you're playing it manually, but for whatever reason, I can't get into it if it has like autoplay. Now, I know BDO Mobile has like auto train, but at least they have like arenas and 1v1 arenas and shit. What's up, PvE old man? How's it going? It'd be awesome if BDO Mobile. Oh, hell no. This stupid... Oh my god. This keybind keeps going through here again. What is it? Something with my shift key. See, when I press shift, it hides the other character function. Why does this happen every time on my striker? Other character. UI hotkey? This is action. It's not that. Miscellaneous. I don't know which one it is, but it is. Just reset everything? Oh, man. Still doing it here. Let me try the UI. Still doing it. What the hell is this? What is this? Oh my god. You know what? It's my mouse profile. That's what was going on. Okay, I fixed it. So it was my mouse profile. So I have a Razer Basilisk mouse, and I have a different profile for WoW. So that's what was hitting the hotkey for that. It's fixed now. How did you manage to get to Tintinabulum? I grind 2 to 3 hours every day. Dude, I got lucky. I got in like 20 hours. Otherwise, I think if I can give you some advice on that, I spent a lot of time in Arsha. I spent time using like, you know, the 50 mil buff on my tent. I use like the old moon Supreme scrolls, you know, the 50% extra drop rate. None of those worked. All 3 of my pieces for the infinite HP potion dropped on a normal server on a blue loot scroll. So if I can give you some advice, I think the most important thing is consistency. Like, just get yourself a rotation without any PvP or anyone bothering you, and just go for it. Now, RNG is RNG. There's nothing we can do. Some people got their pieces in less than a minute. Some people spent over 400 hours. So all you can do is believe you'll get it eventually and just keep grinding, man. Do you actually play WoW? Hell yeah, dude. I was playing WoW before I logged in here. All I do is arenas and PvP though. Like I'm trying to learn to get good at 3s, but RBGs are my jam. I'm at like almost 2300 rating right now. I hit 2300. I'm just fluctuating there. It's so hard to get to that 2400 because all the teams that are really good are already way past. I fell behind during the vacation time. So like I was up there with everyone, but then I didn't play for like a week. DP for Star's End. I was able to do this from like 309. DP isn't much of an issue because DP wise you can just use the crystal to knock them down. But I think you need the AP to kill them efficiently. Yeah, Monsham, I can't imagine. I hate Monshams, dude. Just the layout there, it's just not good. There's so much little fences and shit. I have a shy with gathering 853. Should I gather for profit, meat, lumber, or wild herb? Yeah, like Kenneth said, meat will get you direct silver. You just sell the meat, easy peasy. Now, lumbering gets you more of the ancient spirit dust and Kaphra stones, but with that low of mastery, I'd recommend you go with butchering because it's not noticeable. Well, it is noticeable, but it's not good for lumbering at that level. Shadow Priest and RBG, I'm a boomkin, dude. I'm a freaking boomkin. I pump damage. I really like boomkin because it's like so versatile. Like, I'm the first one to peel off to go support a base. I go ninja cap, I go stealth and go offense. It's great. I have a lot of fun. And dude, I said this before on stream like earlier, but I'm really proud of it. We beat Swifty's team the other day. I got a screenshot of it. Well, legendary, balance of all things. So like boomkin's like everywhere. Like I'm there in the team fights pumping damage. I CC 2 healers at once. I'm there killing the flag carry. Sometimes I carry the flag and flap it halfway across the map. So like there's a map called Twin Peaks, right? So the Alliance flag, it's up on top of like, it's inside a castle which is elevated up. So I can go to the edge of the outside of the castle and jump off with my wild charge backwards as a boomkin. And then I flap. I use flap. It's basically the boomkin slow fall. I clear the river, dude. Play the boomy, go blur vision. What's that? Which one is that one? What's the effect on that? I mean, balance of all things, I mean, with Convoke, it really syncs up well, but at the same time, it's been simming higher than all the other legendaries as well. Yeah, I can fly halfway across the map, which is great. Oh, balance of all things is good. Like, so for example, let's say my Convoke is down. I just need to get all my astral. I need to collect like 100 astral energy, and every 1 minute I have a good burst window. So I get 100 astral energy. I drop Fury of Elune, pop my PvP trinket, my 1 minute cooldown one, and spam star surges, and that's a really good burst window. And thanks to balance of all things, it's really possible. I play defensive version, the legendary which gives you frenzy regen at the beginning of end of Barkskin. If I was to make another legendary, I would probably do the one that you get. I don't know. I couldn't decide. There's 3 legendaries I really liked. Circle of Life and Death was good. The one which gives you 10% more damage on Star Surge and 10% less cost was good, which stacks twice. Also the one that procs, there's a chance to get a free Star Surge or a free Starfall. That one was pretty good. I couldn't decide which one I wanted. But I was also looking at the PvP one, which increases your affinities and gives you like Heart of the Wild every 1 minute. Those are pretty good. I really like that in terms of my talents. Like, there are some which are like clearly better, but at the same time I can like switch between talents depending on the situation. Like between Stellar Drift and Twin Moon. And the legendaries, there's like, everyone's building a legendary for their preference rather than... Balance of all things is broken, but a lot of other A lot of other legendaries are also viable. I forget which one it is that I was looking at, which I was a bit confused on. I think it was the Night Fae one, which I'm not sure how that would play out. I'm not sure how it actually works. It seems like it can give you up to like 9% bonus damage, but I don't know. Shadow is basically always set in stone. Good stuff. With season characters, should I cron Tavala? No. I think you should just click Tavala's. Now, if you're really desperate and really want to get it over with, you can cron it. Like, for example, me, I croned a few accessories, but otherwise, most of my gear has been clicked raw. A panda DK? I don't know. Is there a panda DK? Yes? Nice. Hey, thanks for the follow, Zenfuki. Right Q, I saw that you followed as well. Thanks, man. DK every race? Nice. Dude, you know what I miss? I miss Blood Elf's old racial. Remember back when Blood Elf's Arcane Torrent was like a blanket silence? That was so fun. I used to play Frost DK with a Blood Elf. I used to kill healers like solo in the arena. They couldn't do anything. You kick them once, and then you asphyxiate them, and then blanket silence them. Oh, it was just so good. I mean, it was on a high cooldown, but the thing was, what made it special was that that was like one of the few blanket silences in the game. Like, after some time, they removed the blanket silence on CS. For a period of time, they removed the Shadow Priest blanket silence as well. Thanks for the follow, Jin Stark. Appreciate it, dude. Everyone is either orc or human. I'm a Tauren because I play druid. But Taurens are good, dude. I like the stun on it. I like the 2% crit damage. I like the extra stamina. Like, I have like 39.8k HP in PvP when I go into a BG. And a priest gives me a stam buff. And that looks like beefy for the other team. A Void Elf can be a druid? Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was a High Mountain Taurens, which are druids. Are you sure? Oh, okay. Okay, you're talking about generally to play for PvP. I wanted to be a Zandalari troll, but I was so lazy to unlock it. I never got around to it. A cow pun? Why do I need a cow pun for this name? Oh, you mean for my Tauren Druid? Shit. I don't, sadly. I just named it Pansy. Oh man. What's that? Is this Star's End rotation contested? It is, but it's not nearly as contested as Cliff or main rotation. This is my favorite one. This is called Temple rotation. My favorite rotation in the game. I spent many hours here. So what the tent does is, of course, it does repair your gear, but also it has some buffs. For example, it has 3 buffs. The first one is called Turing Gates, which gives you a passive +1 energy regen and 10% life skill bonus, and amity gain, I think. The next one is like skill experience, which I never use. And the third one is the one I'm using right now. Body enhancement, is it? Yeah, body enhancement. So it's 10 AP, 10 DP, 200 HP, 10 resistance, and 5% ignore resistance, which is huge. Like, that 10% resistance is like massive. And the ignore resistance is great. The HP, DP, AP, it's all good. So that's basically the OP part of the tent. Oh, hey man, how's it going? What's your name again? Can't read your name. I think you told me once. Oh, wasn't paying attention to the game. Yo, you know one thing I like about Striker's recent change? Alright, Toxic, take it easy. Oh, sorry, you meant you were going to buy a tent. My bad. I can't read well when I'm grinding. But yeah, it's like the one most important thing off the marketplace. That and weight. Because those are things you can't get from in-game. Also costumes for life skills. Is a drop buff into tent worth using? I mean, I know people who did. At the same time, I know people who, like, for example, me, my first two pieces was Blood Wolves and Sharakan, right? Blood Wolves in 23 minutes with a blue loot scroll, nothing else. Sharakan in 28 minutes, blue loot scroll, nothing else. Ronaros in 20 hours, blue loot scroll, nothing else. I spent many hours grinding with the XP, or the drop rate buff from the tent. I spent a lot of time grinding with, like, other scrolls, like Supreme scrolls and stuff. Never got the piece. So RNG is RNG. It is what it is. Yeah, man, I remember you. I just don't remember your proper name because I can't read it. But thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Jin. Appreciate it, guys. You guys are great. Make it worth while doing it. How do you cancel the charge up animation for Wolf's Fang? So certain skills can use Wolf's Fang right after. For example, my favorite one is Adamantine into Wolf's Fang. So I do Adamantine and then I go directly into Wolf's Fang. So to do that, you just hit Adamantine and hold down the RMB while hitting S. So it immediately goes into Wolf's Fang. Now you can also cancel it after Tiger Strike, but I think Adamantine's the best one. But the problem is I accidentally dash backwards sometimes. Got my alchemy stone to 100 to 200 mil range. Painful part is a 500 mil upgrade. Yikes, man. I didn't even bother touching it. I didn't understand anything about upgrading an alchemy stone, so I went straight from a spirit stone to a Vel's Heart. Spirit stones aren't bad because you can just grind them up for the mythical spirit dust or whatever it's called. What is it called? Mystical spirit dust. And you can use that to repair your Vel's Heart in the future. Use it off the Savage Fang blow too. Which one is Savage Fang? Let me see. Because I like using it right in the beginning. Oh yeah, you could. I suppose. L and B. Let me try that. Yeah, you could do that, I guess. I think Adamantine's a bit quicker, isn't it? Because Savage Blow has to go through one skill before it comes out. Alchemy stones are ridiculous money. All you have to do is click polish for 1 hour. Well, that's great. Oh man, I hate RNG and enhancement, man. You can RMB, F, RMB, LMB, S. Dude, that's too confusing, man. I do it for the 30 AP bonus. Not really doing it for the damage. But dude, I like the new Rabam skill, Explosive Jolt. That's actually really good because it chains in really well and it's actually decent back attack damage. Like, I always use it before I do Tiger Strike. I go into Crimson Fang, get behind him, Explosive Jolt into Tiger Strike. It's pretty good. Yeah, the reason why I don't go from Tiger Strike into is it Tiger Strike or Roaring Tiger? I keep calling these things different names. The reason why I don't do that is because I like to have that buff proc right in the beginning before I do any of my damage. Hold on, we're gonna settle the score right now. Roaring Tiger. There we go. Not Tiger Strike, it's Roaring Tiger. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what's comfortable to you. I know one guy whose rotation's a bit different. He procs his add-on, and then immediately goes from Crimson Fang into Adamantine. He doesn't even do back attacks. Which I completely understand for, like, Sakurai, because I don't need it. Even here, I don't need it. Like, watch. I don't need the back attack. They die either way. And right there, I actually did Explosive Jolt and Roaring Tiger, which I didn't need to. Here, let's do it on this guy. So, proc, Crimson Fang. Oh my god, did he actually interrupt me? That never happens. Never mind, we'll try it next mob. Can you do Crimson Fang for DP? Bombardment into Wolf's Fang? Like I said, Bombardment, the whole Crimson Fang tree is decent damage. I want to have that proc already up before I get into Wolf's Fang, right? Or get past Bombardment. So, first thing is use Wolf's Fang to proc 30 AP, and then go into your damage. That's the whole goal of it. That's the only reason we do it in the beginning. Previously, we used to do it in the middle. But after the add-on change, that 30 AP is so good. Do you think DK is a good PvE class? Succession DK, yes. It's not bad. Awaken DK, I think, is outclassed by a lot of classes, so I wouldn't really say so. Oh, why is that weird? So I'm not doing the full Adamantine combo. I'm just using the one skill Adamantine once. So use Adamantine, Wolf's Fang instantly. Then Crimson Fang, and then into Adamantine. So Adamantine finishes it up. Get what I'm saying? Yeah, it should be. As long as it hits the target, it's active. No, I'm doing the full Crimson Fang because Bombardment is actually good damage. I'm just talking about proccing the Wolf's Fang in the beginning. I don't do the Adamantine tree full. Like if we zoom in, Adamantine into Wolf's Fang right there, and then go into Crimson Fang, Bombardment, back attack, then finish up with Adamantine. Now you don't need to do that. Like I was saying earlier, you can go straight from like Crimson Tree into Adamantine right here, because it does so much damage. You don't really need the back attacks. Back attack is only for positioning yourself to hit more mobs. Like for example, if there's some mobs on your sides and then they all collapsed on you, that's when you you'd like backflow behind them just to reposition yourself. Yeah, this is remastered. I know it's not efficient, but sometimes I just like playing on remastered. And since I'm chatting on stream right now, I'm not playing efficiently at all. So I'm like, might as well let it, let it look nice, right? Yeah, the adamantine tree is like the highest damage out of it, right? But for it to do like the best damage, you want to have like the Wolf Fang proc as well as the debuff from Crimson Fang. Like there, I didn't do any back attack, but I was in good position for all the mobs to get hit anyway. Dude, I love remastered. I wish like FPS equals more DPS wasn't a thing in this game. I wish I could sit in remastered all day. I need a new graphic card. I'm looking for a 3090, but I just haven't been able to find any in stock. I don't want to pay like a ridiculous price for it either. Cause I'm fine playing with a shitty graphic card. Mine's not that bad actually. It's a 1080 Ti. It's still doing pretty decent. It's all good. Alright, almost 30 minutes into this. Pre-built PC? Really? Is there like a good pre-built PC company you'd recommend though? The 4Ks are coming out? I might as well wait for that. What's up, Jason? What do you think is the most profitable gathering right now? 1100 mastery? Probably butchering, dude. Because that's not much mastery there. So, I mean, you could do like rough stone and do the workshop thing. That's not bad, right? Origin's pretty good. But I think I need to buy a gaming laptop soon because I might have to start traveling after COVID ends. Unless a new strain comes through, we don't know what's going to happen, but... If traveling starts for work again, I'm going to need a gaming laptop, so I don't think I should buy a desktop right now. And then I won't be able to play BDO as much for streams. I'll go to play RuneScape or something easy. Something I can stream from a hotel room. Oh, that's gonna be shitty. I can't even imagine that. My main job? I'm a consultant. This past year I've been like staying at home because of COVID, but they might have us travel again. I hope not. I hope everyone's like, you know what? We're done with this traveling thing. Let's just all stay home and have fun. How about making polish stones? Yeah. I mean, you can do polish stones. You can like do the workshop for the cooking utensils. Whichever. I know one of my sister-in-law is a doctor over there in the UK. It's rough, man. It's rough. Dude, I saw the funniest meme though. I saw this meme. The first part was like a tweet. Do I have it here? I don't think I have it. It was on my Instagram. I don't have Instagram on PC, so can't show you guys. I'll post it in my Discord. I don't want to narrate a meme, you know. But it was kind of funny. Like the UK strain went to China. Like, oh my god. Now, do we know if like the vaccine's working against the new strain? Dude, I live in Florida. We don't even care. We wear masks inside stores and that's about it. But we don't wear masks in restaurants, right? So it's like, okay. Whatever. I heard it is, but don't quote me. Gotcha. Dude, Florida does not give a damn. Like... They do not care. They'll wear the damn mask, but that's about it. Rightfully so. I mean, I think the best approach is like, you got to think for yourself. Do you want to risk getting COVID? If you don't, if you're afraid of it, or if you're at risk, you should stay home and quarantine yourself or keep yourself away. You know, if you're young and you want to try your odds against it, then by all means, do as you wish. Florida does not give a fuck. I love Florida. I'm a Texan, so like Florida is like the next best thing to me. If it didn't have so many damn hurricanes, I'd love it. Florida and Texas are both countries of their own, man. Man, Texas is only a part of the US because what would the US do without it? Like, we're here for you guys. We're doing this for you. That's basically our explanation. I just step away for a moment. Did you mention the meme where the next level lockdown, the UK is not being able to even lock out the windows? No. I wish I could show it. I'll share it on my Discord later. Hey, Jason. That's what's up, man. We're gonna get confined again soon if we keep up like this. Hey, tell that to California. They're the ones who like all the lockdown shit. Why are their numbers so high? You tell me that. Texas and Florida, like, our hospitals are doing fine. Ah, Big Rice, are you? So what's going on there, dude? They're wild. So like Texas and Florida, ICU capacity and everything is fine. Like, we can handle it. If you see the overall number, it's bad, but the concurrent case is not too bad. Like, we have the resources to be fine. Is it vendetta? Oh, man. If you're... You know what? Nurses have it the worst. In the whole COVID situation, nurses have the worst of it. Like, a doctor is like, you know... I think doctors, like, have it easier. Don't tell my wife. She's a doctor. They see their patients, they go. But it's the nurses who are actually taking care of them for, like, a longer period of time, right? So, I don't know. COVID doesn't exist in Florida. Yeah, I hate to be the person to tell them about COVID. They're going to be like, what? I thought we were wearing these masks because they look cool. But you know what? That's what I love about Florida. If you want to keep yourself safe, stay home. If you don't care, then do as you wish. But my wife and I were like going out to the beach and stuff. Of course, we're like 50 feet away from other people, but it's nice that, you know, everything's still open. Hey, thanks for the follow, lol. Welcome to the stream. Hospitals maxed in New York. That's right. California has it bad too, right? Some parts of them are having troubles. I'm just talking about Texas and Florida because those are my home states. We can handle it, so we don't care. But if you're at high risk, you got to take care of yourself. You got to look out for yourself. If you're in a state where capacity is really high, you got to be careful, right? What I didn't like about New York is Cuomo is like acting like he beat COVID and it was his great leadership which got him through it and stuff. I'm like, New York had it bad, man. Where is Advercus? Oh, no hospitals are maxed in New York. Then why are they making such a big deal out of it? Dude, I had to cancel my trip to Dallas though. Like, I didn't want to, as much as I don't care, like, I'll wear the mask, I'll socially distance, I'll use hand sanitizer, all that stuff. But I didn't want to risk my parents. Like, my wife and I were supposed to go spend Christmas with my parents, right? And I called it. My friends were saying like, nah, dude, half the seats in the planes are empty and shit. I'm like, no way. I know Florida, we don't give a fuck, and it's gonna be packed. One of my friends traveled over here to visit us, and she said, oh, hell yes. It was completely packed. There was not a single empty seat. I'm like, called it! Oh, man. Because media ratings? I don't know, dude. Like, a lot of countries aren't reporting accurately. India, they don't have the capacity to track it all. So they naturally can't report accurately. And you know, China and Iran and Pakistan, they stopped reporting after China gave the order to stop the count. Everyone's coming to Florida? Yeah, I mean... Oh, dude, I heard like recently Disney World hit max capacity. So hey, you know, Florida's Florida. That's all we can say. That has been a fact since March. Never saw an increase here near the Great Lakes. Oh. Dude, Disney World is lit. Have you guys been to like Animal Kingdom's Pandora? They did a phenomenal job with that. If you guys ever go, there's this ride called the Rite of Passage. Dude, it's like this 3D, 4D ride. It's not a virtual reality, but it was so good. Oh man, what do you mean? We're fucked. It's been like this for 8 months. Oh, dude. My wife got the vaccine. My sister and her husband got it so far. They still haven't gotten the second dose yet. And I'm like, they better give it to me in 1 month or else I'm not getting it. Apparently it's going to take like 4 months. My parents signed up for it in Texas. They're going to get it like probably a couple months down the line or something, I guess. I don't know. I forgot the exact duration. Exact. exact wait time, but it's not as readily available as it should be. Yeah, Verkus, that's true. Like, it's kind of odd that certain causes of deaths like disappeared during the COVID period, and like, you know, it's not accurate. I know. You can't get the dose on the young people until July, really? Oh man. And I can't get my wife to sneak me one because they regulate that shit. They're tracking everything. There's no chance of that happening. Oh, guess I gotta quarantine until then. Oh, life is so difficult. You guys remember when quarantine started? Like, or sorry, the lockdown started in the US? Everyone was like flipping their shit. They're like, what do we do? Oh my god, I'm so bored. I'm like, as a gamer, life is absolutely no different. Exactly. Dude, my life got easier. I didn't have to go shopping as much. I didn't have to go to the gym anymore. Ah, it was great. My life never changed. Dude, mine got easier. What are you talking about? When did Pansy switch to Striker? I've had a Striker for over 6 months now. It's my PvE grinder. I use it purely for PvE grinding. But PvP, I prefer my Mystic. I do my life skilling on my Mystic. Been in lockdown for 3 years. Me too. I've been like working from home since like 2018. So hey, I'm used to it. So who else like works from home and has to start work at 9 and wakes up at like 8:55? Only bad thing is having 3 more people in my house. Aw, yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow, John. Appreciate it. John Doe. How much trash? Right now, I'm not focusing at all. I'm reading the chat more than I'm grinding, and I'm on remastered instead of like proper FPS, so it's a bit low. But usually I over clear the temple rotation, so it's like 53 to 5500, depending on how the RNG is with the rare mob spawn. I'm jobless, yikes. Makes sense. I work from home, start at 9, but wake up at 10. Sometimes my work is like really erratic. For example, this past week, they just suddenly called me up. They're like, listen, we have a urgent thing we need help with. I can't really explain it too much for confidential reasons. But it came up suddenly, and suddenly I was working all the way until midnight for 3 days straight. So, I mean, I'm ready to throw down. If they need me, I'm there. They might be like sweating. They're like, oh man, I had to work 3 days until 12. I'm like, dude, it's just sitting at the computer. I'm ready. I've trained my whole life for this. This is my calling. Is there an FPS number where remaster doesn't harm grinding? As long as you get like over 90, 100, I guess, while grinding. Should be fine. But it's basically the higher FPS you get, the more damage you do. You guys know why, right? Basically, how these animations work is they take up certain number of frames. For example, one skill might take like 45 frames, right? So when that happens, how the calculation happens on the server end is if you have higher FPS and in your settings, if it says that you have a certain amount of FPS, basically that's how quickly your client is like calculating your skill. So it sends that over to the server and your skills are coming off quicker. And it's been tested multiple times. There's many videos on YouTube you can check out which prove that having higher FPS increases your damage output. And sometimes considerably. Like, I remember seeing a DK do a video where the difference between I think 60 and 200 FPS or something like that was the difference between 11 seconds for a full rotation versus 8.5 seconds. So that's actually pretty huge. But I hate freaking playing on like minimum graphics. I like this game for the beautiful graphics, right? So, you know, you gotta do what you want. Lockdown sucks in South Africa. All students were sent home and had to do online learning. For my degree, I lost a year because I needed to do practical work in the lab, which didn't allow us access. Oh, that's terrible, man. I'm sorry to hear. Dude, that's like the worst. You lost like legit amount of time. Like some people were like, I know some kids were complaining they missed out on like prom and shit, but that's like serious stuff. A whole year? Yeah, man, I'm really sorry to hear. That's terrible. If one thing came out of COVID is I have a YouTube channel. I started like seriously YouTubing January of last year. I've made YouTube videos for like arcades and stuff before, but I wasn't like really serious about it. But I'm like, hey, at least something came out of it. I think one thing that motivated me was this one quote I saw. It's like, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but they said like, during lockdown, if you come out without anything to show for it, you can't use the excuse of you didn't have enough time or something like that. Something along those lines. I'm like, you know what? I do need to, you know, put some effort into what I'm doing. And the best part of it is like, I can tell like my family like, hey, I'm busy recording a video or something while I'm actually grinding on like BDO. You're streaming before COVID? No, I started streaming this last year. So I mean, COVID started like first showing its face in like November 2019, right? And then it didn't really get serious until like late February and March here. But I started streaming like probably around February. Yeah, I nod. How do you get the keyboard option to show on your screen? Oh, dude, I forgot I even left it on. I'll show you 1 second as I disable it. So if you go to your UI, it's there. Let me kill this mob, get out of here. So go to your edit UI and it's showing up here, display current key input. So you just have to enable or disable that. My channel? Yeah, I mean, everyone's been really generous enough to watch my videos and share them, so it's been a combined effort, let's say. But it's fun. I mean, a lot of things came out of COVID. Like, I'm actually working on a game with some friends. Can't really tell you guys about it much, but, you know, maybe in like 6 to 8 months, I can actually show you something really nice. So like a lot of things came out of COVID. Not bad, not bad. I also started my new job in COVID, which like literally doubled my salary plus. More than doubled my last salary. So I'm like, I went from my first ever job to my real job, which, you know, I actually started the interview process in 2019 in September. And then they had like a hiring freeze in December. And then by the time they accepted it, it was like January. And then they gave me a start date of like I think sometime in March, but then they had to delay it because of COVID. And then they delayed it again, and finally I started in like July. End of July. So it took almost a year to start my job. From like my first interview. And dude, I had to go through like 5 rounds of serious interviews. And I didn't know those people then, but now after I started working, these are all like the top dogs in my division. So it's like, okay, they went all out with the interview process, but hey, I'm here now. Grateful for that. YouTube guy asking about Sork? Oh my god, missed it. Succession is better. Succession is better for PvE, but I know a lot of people prefer Awakening for PvP because it has better frontal guards apparently. Now, I'm not experienced with Sork, so don't quote me on that, but that's what one of my Sork buddies said. Any earring drops? Not this hour, unfortunately. I've been going pretty slow. My trash loot is really bad. Normally I'm way higher. Hey, good luck on the world bosses, guys. Yo, why is my damage so bad right now? I keep missing all my skills. I don't use a combat assist because in Sakurai it was really gimping me. Oh, that's all I need to do. I just need to wait for them to group up properly and then easy peasy. I'm like rushing it. I'm not happy with my class in seasonal, but I'm full Pentavala. Should I reroll? So, yeah, you could do that. Just put all your Tuvala gear and all your stuff in the storage. Just delete your character and make a new one. And just enhance the new Tuvala weapon. What I would do is I'd probably farm all the materials you need for making enhancing new weapons. And then reroll. Then remake your character. Oh yeah, dude, my food buff ran out. Thanks for that. Yeah, that's probably why I felt like I was hitting a bit less. PV striker combo. Adamantine into Wolf's Fang to proc your 30 monster AP add-on. Then do the full Crimson Fang skill tree. And then I prefer to use backflow to reposition myself, get a back attack with Energized Jolt and Roaring Tiger. And then I finish off the mobs with the Adamantine tree. You can clip that if you didn't catch it. So it's RMB, SRMB, then Shift RMB, Backflow, Energized Jolt into LMB RMB, then the RMB tree. That's RMB, F, RMB, LMB, something like that. Alright, we're almost done with this hour. Then we'll go back to gathering for a bit longer. Unfortunately, no distos so far, but hey, the hour's not over. We still got shots for more distos. Star's End has been good to me, though. I like grinding here. My favorite place to grind. This striker outfit is actually a Halloween outfit where it's a Warriors one. Let me get you the name, one sec. But you can't really get it off the shop right now. You have to wait for the events. Grot event. Roach event. I have the same outfit on my Warrior. It's my favorite one. Looks so cool. I'm at 100 hours, no distos, only BMCs. Yo, you're kidding me. I doubt it, dude. You can't possibly be at 100 hours without distortions. I get one every like 3 hours or so. Do I do the Cliff Weapon quest? You can. I think it gives you some good amount of cash, right? Nah, dude, you're kidding. 100 hours? That's insane. Are you even killing the big mobs? I'm not on Twitch. Hope someone clipped it. Oh. Hey, after my stream, if you at me on my Discord and remind me in my Discord server, I can type it out for you. I really like the glowing parts. Yeah, that's actually a dye. It's not specifically for this this costume or anything. It's actually for a dye. I actually have a video I made on it. But not all pieces of gear can do it. Only certain types. YouTube can rewind? Yeah, it should be able to. Yeah. On console? What is a good idea? Good spot you're playing? What is good about the spot I'm playing in? Okay, so the best in slot earrings drop here, called the Black Distortion earrings. They sell for like almost 300 mil each. And I get one every like 3 hours or so on average. I got the title called Astronomer. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Let me get some music going. Let's do some EDM. This is Succession Striker. Eben, what's up, man? Been a while. I'm doing good. How about yourself? You still playing Wizard over there? I think you used to play Succession Wizard, right? I hate these guys and their silly animation sometimes. They just stand there waving their staff around. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh, by the way, guys, if you don't know, for a striker, shift LMB into WF is stalking both. It's a teleport. Like, for example, see where I am? It teleports. So that's actually a really good mobility thing to know for a striker. How much trash does a 261 Succession Striker get? I don't know exactly. Probably around 4.5K, maybe? Something like that. While teleporting, it's an iframe, but while you're doing the kick part, I don't think so. Faster than Hashasin teleport? Aww, that debated me. Got a clear black crystal. Dude, I really like Explosive Jolt though. It hits so hard from back attacks. And it works so well with Roaring Tiger. Oh, when the season's over, it automatically gets converted to a normal character. So it's an automatic graduation. The timer, it's not in-game. It's a stream overlay to show you guys the world boss spawn for NA. Any new goal in gear? Yeah, dude, I'm going for the Fallen God armor now. I finished my life skill gear progression. I got full soft cap life skill gear with Khan's Heart. So now I'm going for Dead God. I got the flame already from a pre-order, so figured might as well. I watched your bartering video recently. I know you said I need a caravel, but I can barter with a frigate. Of course! You can definitely do frigate, dude. The ship you choose should depend on which Karak you want. So if you want a Volante or a Valor, you gotta go frigate. There's no choice. I can't go to the die menu here because I'm not in a safe zone. On my YouTube channel, there's actually a video how to make your gear glow. I think if you search in YouTube how to make your gear glow for BDO, my video should pop up. It shows exactly how to do it. Well, Striker main 59 just started Succession really better. For PvE grinding it is. For PvP, Awakening is better in my opinion. Can you still add Carafrest to fiery weapons? You should be able to. I don't see why not. Can a full pen to Vol Succession Striker grind Aquaman? Yes. Absolutely. The requirement for Aquaman isn't too high, and with Tuvala, full pen Tuvala, you should be fine. Make sure you have all your consumables though. Gotcha, see. Wish I could use the money I get from selling distortions to buy an outfit for my Nova. Why not? Aren't they any being sold on the marketplace? Can't you get a pre-order? Alright, 3 minutes left on this hour. We only got a clear black crystal, which absolutely debated me there, but it's okay. Tortuga, it's a bit difficult because with the Tuvala shoes, those are muskins, so you have less DR, so it's really dangerous. It's not impossible depending on your class, but just go in with like, you know, well-tended elixirs and be ready to V out when you get knocked down. You probably want to do your logs for more AP DP. Oh, really? Oh, sorry to hear. I'm glad I got an hour of grinding in. No, I should have been using my Agris. Oh, darn it. Oh well, it's only 800 on it. It's fine, we can use it tomorrow. Recommended DP for Tortuga, 309 in my opinion. I started doing comfortably at 309. 305 I was like sketchy. Like if they knocked me down, I was like afraid I would die. So I had to whale tendon, potion or elixir, or V out. Do another hour? Nah, probably not. Probably go back to gathering for a bit maybe. I think Tortuga's more money overall, but trash loot wise, Histria is worth more. But I think overall in terms of rare drops, Tortuga's way better. The drop rate for the necklace in Histria was just so bad. Morning Trunks, what's up man? How's it going? Tortuga drops Tungrad earrings from the random security event. They drop latent necklaces. Also randomly, the big mobs can drop Elcars, which are worth like, you use them to make that crystal, which is worth the Elcar crystal, the best in slot weapon crystal, which I think they used to grow for like over 300 mil. I don't know what the price is right now. We can check. One sec. So Elcar, what are they going for nowadays? 330 mil. Whoa, there's pre-orders. That's crazy. Yeah, that's lit. Histria is more consistent. I don't know, man. Like, I tried grinding Histria on my Mystic at 235. I wasn't getting much cash. Like, the rare drops sucked and my trash loot sucked. But once I got to Tortuga, things changed for me. Like, I started making big gains real quick. Started making a lot more money per hour. Do you think Black Star weapon will be better later on compared to Succession or Awakening? I think for both Awakening and for Succession, yes. I think it will be a gain. So if the Black Star Awakening weapon has monster AP, it's definitely better. So, but even for Awakening classes, I think it'd be best, right? A pen Black Star weapon, that's best in slot. You know, Hashashin can go to Tortuga. AP isn't the issue. You can even go there with 235 AP. The issue is DP. I know Hashashin can be squishy, so that's on you. Problem with Histria was like those random events, or the random drops for accessories sucked. And at 235 AP, I had to compete against people who are like higher gear scored, because people still grind there for the compass piece, right? So I didn't have it very easy at the time. So I never went back because like after Tortuga, I went straight to Star's End. And then I went to Sakraya, so I had much better spots available. 310, you should be fine, dude. Now the thing is, if you're using Muskins, you're squishy, so be careful. Take those extra buffs like Welton and Elixirs, go in with a Beast Draft, Simple Cron Meal. Just be careful until you get the hang of it, yeah? Okay, we got 50, almost 5,300 here. We went a bit slow. We're on remastered and we were like slacking and we grinded a little, maybe for a few minutes after. The loot scroll ended. That's okay. Addy HKO, Dr. Flavor, welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for the follows. How you guys doing? How is everyone doing? $200 no Elton piece? Dude, I think the Elton piece is 10 times rarer than the other pieces. Like, I think it's like 0.0005% drop rate. CSQ Ward, thanks for the follow, dude. What's going on? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Yeah, you know what? Let me actually go get some water real quick. I'm out here. 1 second, I'll be right back. Awesome, Kaffir Stone. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it, man. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in chat. I'll be here for a while. Is fishing worth it? That's what I do AFKing, man. I'll talk about it when I'm back. I'll tell you something. All right, what's going on, guys? Let's see what I miss over here. Yeah, Redman, I'll talk about fishing in a sec. Elton Piece average 225 hours with buffs. Yo, that's crazy. Killua, Slow, thank you for the follows, guys. Yuheo and Raven, thank you for the follows as well. Thanks, CSQ. Yeah, so Red, so what I do is I AFK fish overnight because it's easy for me, and I use the energy on that ult to make energy potions. So a few of my friends, they AFK fish out in Margoria Sea, and they use their They use their archaeologist map to go turn in the fish they get overnight. They apparently make like decent money overnight, like over 50 to 100 mil between there somewhere. But they have a lot of inventory space and they have an archaeologist map, so it's not for everyone. I do know one guy who told me that him active fishing, he makes like 100 mil an hour turning him in, but if you're gonna active fish, you might as well do something more lucrative like gathering or bartering, so it's what it is. Now, in terms of AFK fishing, if you really do want to do it, like I know that Tooth Fairy Cabin is like a good place if you want like relic shards. I do it in Heidel just because I need a character in Heidel to manage my stuff. I wouldn't recommend Valia. The only plus point about Valia is that you have Aliston right there, so if you're AFK fishing, it's a real quick run to go make your energy potions, but otherwise I don't recommend Valia. What's so good about crystals for shoes? Or what's good? Sorry, what's good crystals for shoes? Okay. You can use the versatile ones like Hooms, or you can use Red Battlefield Adamantines. So these are broken. Let me show you. So what I have here is the Adamantine ones. It's 25% to knockdown and bound resistance each, and 5% stun and stiffness resistance. These are ridiculously strong for PvP. So if you're not using Hooms, like these crystals here, to fill those up, generally I used to have Hooms on my helmet and my shoes, and I used to have something else on my chest, but I needed that resistance for some stuff like Thornwood Forest and stuff. I wouldn't do Histria. Definitely Hooms. The only time you would... Actually, I don't think you'd ever go Histria anymore. I mean, I guess you could for like weight if you need it, but this day and age, I don't recommend it. Back in the old days, it made sense. Probably switching to bartering as secondary because it takes a while for alchemy stone materials. Bartering's really good. The great thing with bartering is even if you don't have any life skill gear, any mastery gear, you can do pretty good. Master gear only increases your movements or your sailing speed. History accessory drops worth in NA. Let's see. So you have the tongue rads, which are 150 mil each, and the earrings, which are 66. These are very rare. The drop rate sucks for me. Like, I tried. I only got like 1 out of 15 hours. Sakraya? Upper or lower? That's low. You'd want to be at least 269 AP for Sakraya lower. 329 DP is the recommended. I was able to do it with 318, but you know. So Heave Helmet, what it does is you can Khafra heaves pretty cheaply. So it only took like 1,000 something Khafras to Khafra to C9 on heaves. So that was extra 5 DP. So it was able to push me to a new bracket. That's the only advantage over Griffins. End game, if you're like planning to like get full pen C20 and everything, then Griffins is better. You could survive at 317, but your AP is low. I'd wait till 269. 1k mastery and lumbering would make a decent amount of money. I think you can make like close to 80 to 100 mil an hour. I don't doubt it. Where will you go farm at 250 AP Kudum Striker? Kortuga. Kortuga is like the best place at that AP. You can use RBF crystals when not in RBF. I believe so, yeah. Let me show you. RBF only stands for the origin of the crystals. You get it from, as an RBF reward, the material to make that crystal. So let me show you my resistance on my striker. If I use the draft, actually, was it the draft? No. If I use the perfume, I can push my resistance to over 100%. So if I'm grinding Thornwood, it's really useful. Like, check it out. My knockdown and bound resistance is 91% right now. If I use like that's pretty good for like Thornwood right now. Now, if I want to go to like Ash Forest, I need like the calc perfumes for the extra 10 resistance, and I'm good. Full C3 or Tet boss gear? Yep, that's what I did. I C5'd or C9'd my C9 on the helm, the green helmet, and full C3 on the rest. Really? C20? When you're comparing C20 Pen Griffin to C20 Eves? Is that true? I thought Griffin is more preferred. I guess it's for the resistance, I guess. Like 5% resistance isn't bad. It's too early to say how well Nova plays. I don't think people are playing at the peak potential of Nova yet. So I'd say you give it a week or two. I don't think they're playing at the best efficiency yet. I mean, like, it takes time to learn the class, right? I'm sure we'll see some people pulling high trash loot soon. That or the class needs buffs. We'll see. Alright. So for Helm, what crystals do you use? I use Hooms in it. I use the versatile crystals in him. Now, if you're going like evasion build, then you can go like the 20 evasion ones, but otherwise accuracy is really important. Accuracy really influences your damage output. When Fallen God helmet comes out, people are gonna go Griffins. Yep. That's true. Can you use Gyat's helmet for Fallen God helmet? I'm about to... what about Hashashin? Does it pull more than Succession Striker? No, I don't think so. I think with both classes you can hit like the point of over-clearing the temple rotation, but I think Striker is a stronger PvE grinder at the end. But at the same time, it is like individual dependent. It's like your gear dependent and how well you play. And after a certain point, if you know one class is able to overclear at 272 AP where the other one takes like 282, at the end of the day, they both are overclearing. So that's what it is. You can play what you find more fun. Yeah, Striker, between Striker and Hashashin, pick the one you find more fun, because they are pretty close. Yep, that's true, as Potato said. Like, literally the way you pull the mobs or engage the mobs, that makes a influence, that influences your trash loot. Like, for example, in Sakurai, if you go kill pack to pack, and you wait until each mob is dead, then you're gonna pull less trash loot than someone who kills 75% of the mobs and then runs to the next pack. Like, there's a certain way you need to pull and engage the mobs to get the most trash loot. What would Awakened Guardian be ranked roughly out of the top grinders? I'd put her like at the lower S tier or high A+. The only reason I'd give her like somewhat of an S status is because she's easy to play. She's low effort, low APM. So you can go like many hours and not get as tired as like some other classes, right? But I do hear that she falls behind some classes at late game, at very high AP or something like that. I never played a Guardian, so I can't quote it, but I think she's a good class. She is a solid class. Musa Succession's like A rank, like he's good, he's decent. A bit above average. He does pull some trash loot, but He falls behind a lot of classes. I think Musa and Meiwa need like a fundamental rework behind their mechanics, but I don't think they'll ever make it. Ninja, I can't really comment on Ninja. Ninjas have gotten pissed at me for saying like it's average for grinding. They're like, oh, I outgrind these many people. I'm like, okay, dude. Archer is good. Archer is one class which is good at every part of the game. He's not S tier because the amount of trash loot like a Sork or Succession Wizard or Striker can pull above certain classes is really a lot. But an Archer is a solid A tier class. And he's good at 1v1s, he can participate in large scale, so he has a spot in every class. All classes are OP with enough gear? Hell yeah, that's true. Adamantine also work in PvE? Yeah, it should. It does work, 100%, because I was grinding Ash Forest on my Striker with 100% knockdown resistance. I never got knocked down with those. It definitely works. There's no tier list for gathering, dude. It's just bear. Best spot. There's also another place near Trent somewhere. I think Byrog has a video on it. Yeah, I think Ninjas as a whole is a very high APM class, right? If the gear you get at the end of the season be able to put onto your other characters. So how it works is you get this item which converts the Tuvala gear into normal gear. So it's still Tuvala gear, but you're able to equip it on normal characters. So to answer your question, yes, you'll be able to use your character, use the gear on other characters as well. Yeah, he was just wondering if the red battlefield crystals even worked outside of the red battlefield. Yes, they do. Man, I once got hit by a ninja who stacked all human damage crystals. He demolished me. He like one-shot me so quick. It wasn't even funny. What's up, Slinger? After you do all this logging, what do you do next? You sell the raw materials? I'm probably going to process the logs. I'll try to sell the other stuff like the timber and the planks and stuff and all the other stuff. But the regular logs I'll probably process. They're at a really good price. Yep, Ninja's a very high effort class, but at the same time, he has the highest of the skill ceilings for 1v1s. Ninja and Kuno, I think, are pretty even in that regard. So it comes down to personal preference of how you want to play. But when you compare like Awakenings though, Ninja's Awakening, dude, Serpent's Ascension, is that what it's called? That skill is so cool. It just demolishes people. You get a back attack or a down attack with that skill, so satisfying. I love Serpents. My favorite skill in the game, probably. How to get the boss timer? It's an overlay for my stream. It's not actually in game. I just put it up there for you guys, and it covers my channel I'm in. Over 100%? Yes, I am. So basically, one of my skills on the fairy is called Feathery Steps. So it allows me to go all the way to 125% before I feel overweight. So now I'm over 125, so I'm moving really slowly, right? But if I make a little bit of space, I'm back below that. I'm over 100%. I'm at 111%. So I'm still running around like it's normal. It's one of the best skills to get it on your fairy. So the two best skills, Feathery Steps V, that's pen, and Miraculous Cheer. The others are nice too, but... I know Succession Ninja is good and all. I don't know how good though, like in terms of how much trash loot they're pulling. Because all the people I've seen in terms of like Star's End videos and stuff, they're like 290 something AP. I'm like, if they were 272 or 274, I can compare it to my trash loot and see like, okay, they're doing as good or whatnot. But you know, how long did you grind in Monchomps? Dude, I never grinded for the mana potion. I just made the video to help out the community, but I never grind for the mana potion because I play Striker and Mystic, right? We don't need it. Hey Moru, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. More trash loot than Awakening? That's good. Thoughts on Lan? Awakening Lan's good at 1v1s, and Succession Lan is really strong for PvE grinding endgame. I think she can keep up like with Striker, almost. When do you think Striker can reasonably go to Star's End? You can theoretically start at 245. The only reason I say don't go there is because you make more money at Kratuga or Histria. So like, why go there when it's not the best money per hour that you can make, right? So 261 I think is a good time to actively grind Star's End. 1405 mastery right now, guys. Oh wait, I had my wrong pets out. My bad. Whoops. What classes would you say mana potions most and least? Sork and Ranger. I think it helps Valk's. No, Valk has that other thing. I don't know. I think I was chugging potions quite often on my Valk. So, I remember Ranger used to chug potions, dude. It was annoying as hell. And back then, back in the old days, our skills used to take more durability. So if for example, I spam shotgun, for each of those individual bullets, it was like taking durability down. So I had to repair often, and I chugged mana potions like a lot. Back then, they used to actually put the mana recovery crystals on their weapons. Zerker? Yeah, I hate mana classes, man. I hate them. Can a full pen Nova go to Kratuga? Yes, I think so. Be careful, though. Oh, dude, the chat moved way too fast. Let me catch up here. Hard to get Black Spirit Claw nowadays. I would grind Pilaku Jail, sorry. Pilaku or Sulfur Mines, for one. I've been trying to learn Striker to grind and keep getting CC'd by mobs. Yeah. Are you doing like Thornwood Forest or something? Or where are you grinding, Potato? What's up, Abdul? Do we need more than one character, like one for bartering, one for main PvP, node, siege war, gathering? Depends on you. There are people who do all their life skills on one character just so they can have the medals and icons on top of their head. People like me, I split it up. I have a character for bartering, a character for fishing, I have a character for farming, for life skilling, for PvE grinding. It's better for me because it saves me time. Level 60 with 900 SP, I can clear Star's End. Define clear. You can probably kill the mobs, but you're not making more money than elsewhere, probably. I haven't played Ninja since before Archer or Lan. They need a lot higher AP to farm as effective. They do feel good. They do feel satisfying, dude. Zerkers are... Do Zerkers chug potions? Huh. Never played one, so I couldn't say. Yaki? Yeah, I mean, some classes are just like that. Unfortunately. 362 Kudum, no Uber? What do you mean Uber? Oh, Nuber? Nuber? Oh my god. Yeah, 262 Kudum is best. Like, Nuver is only good until you can reach 261 Kudum. Back-to-back Bassy belts, nice. Oh shit, I'm overweight. Let's put these away. Trying to catch up on the chat here. DK? Oh, hell yeah. DK2. I play Sork Succession, never use any mana pods. Oh, my buddy's an Awakening and he chugs potions, man. Maybe it's a HP potion, who knows. I'm doing Kratuga easy at 265 AP. Oh, hell yeah. It's easy mode at that AP. When you have that much AP, you blow through the mobs before they even, like, threaten you. Good stuff. How do you regen energy on your gatherers if you don't have overnight on them? I use potions. I use, So there's a few ways to make it go faster. Like, of course, Kamasil's Blessing, Turing Gates increases the regen. Also, resting in a bed increases regen by 2. But you can use these potions, energy potions. So, energy potions, this is 50 energy. And it's on a separate cooldown from the ones from the cash shop. That's another 50 energy, or the event ones. The event ones like this one here, it also counts as the cash shop one, so I can put it here. So every 10 minutes you get 100 energy. So you can pretty much non-stop gather, almost. Right now I'm grinding Sharakan for my last potion piece. Good luck, man. I hated fucking Sharakan. That was the worst. I was okay with Blood Wolves, but Ranaros was my favorite. I was making like 100 mil an hour. The PvP was lit. But Sharakan sucked. Hated that place. Nova chugs resource potions? Oh no. Never gonna play her. I only have 46 AP at level 49. Is that bad? I mean, just go at your own pace, bro. I would recommend you do your main story quest line. Because you'll get geared up with the starter gear. So you'll be able to, you know, get a decent amount of AP DP just by going through the main story. I wouldn't even worry about leveling until you catch up to the main story. Ah, hell. All these are already gone. Where do I go? Totally messed up my own rotation. Back to Sharakans. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Consider myself lucky getting both pots, map, and compass in 600 hours. Very nice. There's a guy in my guild, Slashington. Every chance he gets, he'll link all 4 of those. Oh, we love the guy though. Started playing the game 2 days ago. I just one-tap my way to Tet Dandy. Congrats, dude. Good stuff. Is there an order in which pieces you need to get the infinite potions? No, you basically need to get the 3 potions from the drops first, and then you'll get the knowledge for the remaining 2 pieces by talking to the NPC. Now, the remaining 2 pieces, they're trade-in stuff. So you have to trade in, like, for example, for the HP potion, you have to trade in like Garmot scales, stuff like that. So you got to get the 3 drops first, and then you have to get the other 2. Yep. Definitely do seasonal if you're new to the game. You might be on console though, that's why I didn't straight up recommend it. Yeah, once you're not one-shotting mobs, it gets a lot easier for some classes to regen resources. For example, Mystic and Striker. What's up, Jagged? 318 hours at Sharakan before I got the potion piece. I hate that place so much. Dude, that is terrible. I'm sorry for your loss. Ice tier fairy? Yeah, Radiant. Hey, Brutal. It's 1405, man. A hell lot of patience, exactly. If I wasn't RNG carried with 2 of the pieces, I would never have gone for it. I said it many times on stream that I'm never going for the HP potion or the MP potion unless I'm RNG carried with it. Like, I just couldn't fathom spending so much time. I don't have much time with like YouTube, work, being married, all that stuff. Like I don't have time. So like, that was the funniest thing though. I finished Garmoth and I'm like, all right, I need some SP. Let's go grind Blood Wolves for a bit to change a pace from Polys. So I grind there. I'm grinding with a loot scroll. 23 minutes in, I get the piece. I didn't know what it was. I had to ask in guild. People were like calling me boosted. I'm like, you know what? It'd be funny if I get the Sherikon piece too. So I went over to Sherikon. 2 minutes before my loot scroll ended, I got the piece. It was hilarious. I actually have a montage of that, getting the HP potion on my YouTube channel. It's like a 3-minute montage dedicated to that. But you know what? Because I was RNG carried and getting my HP potion, that's why I made the BDO Rares Discord. So like, I felt so guilty that I got so RNG carried for this. I made the BDO Rares Discord as a, to bring the community together for the BDO rare items and where we can share information. There's guides and stuff. And yeah, there's like almost 5,000 people in that Discord. So if you ever have any questions about a certain piece or rotation, that's the place to ask it. People were pissed. Oh, dude. They were flipping out in chat. Imagine I got like the Ronaros piece in 30 minutes as well. That would have been lit. But it took me 20 hours. I obsessed about it for an entire week. Like, my mind was thinking, give me the piece, give me the piece, give me the piece. I don't know if I could have survived like 100 hours. Smiley, Risa, thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Dude, just write in the chat. Why are you writing in my Discord? If you have any questions, don't DM me, because like I have a lot of DMs that come in. But if you ask it in like my Discord server, I'll definitely get to it. Or if not me, someone else will answer it. My first season basically fully done with main quest and getting pen to Vala. Should I make a non-season alt? Yeah, you can do a non-season alt to like, let me see what this guy wanted. I saw your screenshot, Ike. I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. But you got the merchant piece, nice. What mob was that? Dropped for, on Mina server, very nice. Congrats, dude. How do you see what drops each area has? You press escape or go to your menu. You go to this item drop thing. You go to item drop and it shows you all the spots and the loot that drops there. For example, Sakraya, Tungrad Ring, and all the other stuff. Red Shard, Ash Forest. Not really a map, but that's basically it. Yeah, no problem. What's our XP at? 74%. We should get it tomorrow or the day after. Good stuff. Oh, how much Kafras did I get? So I started at 654 and 401. Let me check. 869 and 420. Where's my calculator at? Ari, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? 869 minus 654 divided by 5 plus 19. So we got 62 Kafras from our gathering today so far, this session. Not very good. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's pretty slow. I think I'm still better. I don't know. Would I be better off grinding and buying the Kafras? I think I am getting more from this, so guess not. But hey, if I get a distortion, that's like a bunch of Kafras, right? Why Ash Forest? I just like gathering here. Doing my lumbering. C10, try Dandy on my Succession Nova now with +5 accuracy. Nice. Good stuff. The saps and lumbering have the same drop rate though. Why would I want to do saps? What are the prices on sap anyway? These are just sitting there, so I'd much rather just lumber and get the logs though, right? But both sapping, doing sap and lumbering, it's the same drop rate for Ancient Spirit Dust and Caphras. Oh, 9 Shark dropped it? Nice, man. Good stuff, dude. Congrats. Good luck on the other pieces. So I'm at 231 AP. Would you recommend grinding at Sharkons? Not for money, dude. I'd go for Roneros or Monchams instead. Sharkons is aids to grind for money. If you want to grind for the potion piece, but you know, I'd probably not do it that early, but you know, if you want to, you can. But not for money. If you really want the potion piece, you can go for it. I know a guy who spent like a month just non-stop grinding for potion pieces and finally got both the potions done. I think 1 or 2 months. I think it might have taken 2 months, but yeah, it's one of those things. You don't really need it until like very end game, once you're like in Odalita and stuff. Because even at grinding at Star's End, I didn't use many HP potions. Sikraya, you chug a lot of HP potions. They do hit a lot. Star's End, you can manage. But I definitely noticed a big difference once I hit 1400 mastery. Started getting a lot more Ancient Spirit Dust and Caphras than before. I think every 50 mastery is a bracket, right? Something like that. It's good though. And this is chill. It's something I can do. Now I have the option of grinding, gathering, and doing bartering for money. So I gotta just keep switching it up, you know? Grinding Monchams tomorrow? Yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, I'm not going for the mana potion anytime soon. Both. Just the HP potion and the mana potion. Kaizen was talking about the mana potion because that's where the piece, the Moncham piece is for. Alrighty. Uh-oh. These guys needs food. Good enough. Alrighty. Let's see who's streaming on Twitch. Mermaid streaming. Do I know anyone else? I don't think so. Steve's streaming. We like Steve. Yeah. Mermaid raided me a while ago, if I remember correctly. I don't need the mana feast. I'm going there for money. Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Sharkon is for HP piece, but that one's mana. But yeah, it's better money than Sharkon, I'll say that. Which is better money, Roughstone or Logs? I think Logs if you include the amount of Ancient Spirit Dust and Caphras you get. Yo, Logs are going for like 8k plus on NA. Let me check. Look at that! Wow! That's crazy! Do I even need to like process these? I don't even need to process them because this price is like pretty standard. I think it's better to just sell them right now. Yo, I'm just gonna sell them straight up. Nice. Convict, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Ed? Where can we get all the merchant ring pieces? 5 or 6. Check my Discord, the BDO Rare Treasures Discord. Let me link it again. Oh my god. I typed Mermaid's name because I'm about to raid her. Let me get the link for Discord. Sorry. It's late, and with that, I gotta go, guys. It's past 2 a.m. and I got work tomorrow. Oh, good stuff, Sakyun. Congrats, man. 61 to 62 at 250 AP. Just grind for money, like Aquaman, History, or Tortuga. That's how I leveled to 62 and all my characters. Anyway, guys, I gotta call it here. Any last questions before we raid Mermaid? Time to go to sleep. I got work in the morning. A new week. Let's not start off too tired. I gather everything. I'm just here for the logs. I don't care about pine or whatnot. Hey, Besky. All good, man. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. A good stream, and once again, shout out to Choice for the wonderful raid. Really appreciate it. Really made this session a lot more lively. But yeah, good stuff. You guys have a good day, good night, wherever you are. May our Jesus bless you. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Wednesday, yep. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm gonna raid Mermaid, and I'll catch you guys Wednesday. Take it easy. Say hi to her on my behalf. She raided me once before, so gotta return the favor. Anyway. See ya. Peace. Alright, we just sent over the Twitch people. And now it's just us, the YouTube folks. Alright, guys.